fasten your seatbelt. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Chrissie is hilarious.
Chrissie, have you ever heard of the comedian Basha K. Ali?
No, that sounds like something you yell at before you blow up a plane.
30 seconds remaining.
But you know what good thing to say? I dabbled in stand-up or something. I haven't been disrespectful to you at all.
I was very confused by the title, Everything Everywhere All at Once, because that's also what we call it when Ash takes off his shirt. I shouldn't be up here. I should be in school on the other side of the ocean. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my Saturday night stream. Hi. I wanted to do a little sorry for being late, by the way. I'm gonna blame it. Am I gonna blame it on the baby? No, if I'm telling you the truth, I was choking on a pretzel. For that took up a good 5 minutes. And then the rest was just checking my mic and camera settings. Hi. Good to see you all. What up? Matthew Hammond's in the chat. Michael Coulter. Any relation to Ann? Ann Coulter? Han is here. Sniper King. Allison. Oh, guys, you can see my laptop. Is that like seeing, the top of a thong? Remember the early 2000s? Okay. Hi. Yes, I was putting the baby to sleep. He has this thing where he is afraid to go to sleep. Like he's clearly tired, and like he falls asleep nursing, which is so cute. But if he doesn't fall asleep doing that, he'll just like he's afraid of being tired, which is so cute. Ooh. Yeah. What? Okay. Yeah, you guys are. I'm late to the boycotting Dunkin Donuts thing. I didn't know Dunkin Donuts was woke. I am behind on that. I heard about the Harley Davidson thing. And that's no problem because I'm not a Harley Davidson person. I'm not a motorcycle riding lesbian. So you don't have to worry about me there. I've been protesting Harley Davidson my whole life, but this Dunkin Donuts thing is so new. And can I wait to protest until after I've used up all of my gift cards, because I get a lot of Dunkin gift cards because I go there a lot. So people go, "Oh, she'll like this." And I do. So look, the egg bites, they taste a little bit like glue, but it's an easy, quick source of protein if you're on the go. I'm a busy gal. So those pretzels are making me thirsty. Yeah. Are you guys protesting Dunkin? Am I the only one? Yeah, see, Scott didn't hear about the Dunkin being woke thing. Okay, I now have to find an article. I wasn't planning on talking about the Dunkin thing, but now I have to. Dunkin Donuts woke. What are you guys doing, by the way? Are people, I guess if you're watching, you're not out on a Saturday night. But I feel like I'm kind of over going out on a Saturday night. Like if I want to go out, I'll go out whenever. Okay. Here's why people are we going to trust northjersey.com as the news source? I will trust it. Let's bring it up. Oh, guys, this is very exciting. In a couple of days, I'm going to be doing a German snack stream. That's right. You heard me correctly. A German snack stream. It's going to be a bit of an unboxing / snack eating stream. I have this good friend named Sam who sends me various treats, various German treats, the treats of my heritage, the treats of my people. So when I get back to my normal studio, let's say probably Monday, Tuesday, I will do a very special unboxing German snack stream. I'm talking braids. What else can I do to my appearance to make me look more German? There will be hiling. Um, I guess that's about it. That's very, very thrilling. And I'll be trying all these German gummies and snacks. Why are people boycotting Dunkin' Donuts? This video has nothing to do with it. I hate when they do that. Okay, it was started by MAGA supporters and other conservatives. Okay. Um, the CEO of Rumble, Chris Pavlovsky, is that like Pavlov's dog? Tweeted last Wednesday, and mind you, this was August 13th. So I'm late to this. I'm like over a week late to this. So Pavlovsky tweeted a couple weeks ago that Duncan wanted Rumble to drop Steven Crowder. Ooh, wow. Drop Steven Crowder and steer away from a right-wing culture, whatever whatever that is. Oh, you mean like free speech, patriotism, owning and displaying an American flag. What else is right-wing culture? Working out, we're told, is an extremist activity. What else? Having children is a way of being a right-wing extremist. Very scandalous. So, wow, that's surprising from Duncan. Second Amendment is right-wing culture. Rumble is a video sharing platform. Duh. The alleged emails that Pavlovsky sent out in this tweet show messages from Dunkin', Inspire Brands, and Diageo. That sounds fancy. North America that expressed that they were opposed to showing up on the site because it is too polarizing from a brand sustainability standpoint. That sounds like a lot of just corporate jargon. In the same tweet, Pavlovsky said in his response, "No, we don't discriminate. All cultures are welcome on Rumble." Duncan has not sent out a response on any of their social media. Oh, that's disappointing. I was first very disappointed at Duncan when they gave Charlie D'Amelio her own drink. I will never forget this because it was during the pandemic and we went to Dunkin' Donuts religiously. Unfortunately, we would wake up, me and Frank would play Pokemon Go. We'd go on our walk from our apartment where we used to live a couple apartments ago, and we were able to, it was like a 20-minute walk to the Dunkin'. So we would do that. We'd walk there, get a Dunkin', walk back, catch a lot of Pokemon. I tried to catch them all. I didn't. Who's got time to catch them all? Anyway, I remember I saw signs. They're like Charlie D'Amelio, who's like the TikTok. She was the first like viral TikTok person. They gave her own drink at Dunkin'. Right? And she's not even a Dunkin' person. She doesn't have Dunkin' personality. She is a Starbucks chick through and through. You guys know this chick I'm talking about? She is not uh, Dunkin' is just for folks, okay? Dunkin' is for blue collar workers, um, just hard workers in general, people that are not super high maintenance. You know what I mean? People that will maybe just instead of throwing the whole block of cheese away, just cut the moldy part off and eat the rest. That's what my dad always taught us. Just cut the bad part. You have a peach, it's moldy on one side, you just cut that bad part off. So that's what I always uh, was taught to do. Anyway, I'm on a tangent. Yeah, article. Okay. So wow, this is upsetting, Duncan. They haven't sent out a response on any of their socials. Many Rumble supporters expressed how they are ready to boycott the coffee chain because of their alleged refusal to appear on the platform. A Twitter user with over 2 million followers tweeted out, "Who is this? Who? Don't say a Twitter user. Say who it is. I hate when they do this. Just say, oh, is it cat turd? Cat turd. Cat turd. Hashtag boycott Dunkin' Donuts is now the #2 trend in the USA. They thought they were going to bully us, and now they're in FAFO mode." So Cat Turd started this? My boy Cat Turd is responsible? Wow. That's annoying. They wouldn't just say cat turd. Wow. The power that cat turd wields. The tweet accumulated at 11,000 retweets and 41,000 likes. Many responses under Pavlovsky's original post supported the idea of a boycott. How's the boycott going? See, you're not going to be able to boycott Dunkin'. It's just too difficult. It's too everywhere. Like you're not going to did I briefly boycott Starbucks when I thought that they were going to make their employees get vaccinated, and then it turns out they did not make their employees get vaccinated. So I'm sorry, you're not going to be able to boycott Dunkin'. They're too powerful. They're too big. Just like the Target boycott that kind of faded away. Correct me if I'm wrong, unless you guys are still holding strong. The boycott's trending topic has died down, at least on social media, as of Monday afternoon. This is from weeks ago. Boycott Dunkin' is no longer trending, and the hashtag is not among the top 100 trends on TikTok. Okay. See, it's not a thing. That is, I don't know if that's not an egregious enough offense to warrant a true boycott. My mic is too loud. Unloud. Should I make it lower or higher? Tell me what to do. Hello, deranged lunatic. Hello, Chrissy. About a year ago, when you were late, it was the mic is great. Okay, good. Chrissy, when you were Chrissy, about a year ago when you were late, it was the baby's fault. Oh, that's right, deranged lunatic. You know what I just realized is that I haven't had a period in a single year. In 1 year, it was about this time last year that I realized that I was late, and I just thought it was because I was busy. Because I was in Houston. Was it Anime Matsuri? Yeah, I think it was, and also I had my show in Houston at the Secret Group with Lila Hart. That was one of the best shows. Oh, it was so great. That's the show where I put out my crowd work special. It didn't occur to me that I could have been pregnant. I just thought I was so busy that my body was sort of too busy to have a period. Turns out, 5 tests later, I was pregnant. Torgo the White. 27 months, and what do you say? I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with that song. Waldo, you're new to me, Mr. Waldo. I like your mustache. What's that stupid stream about? I mean, fun stream. You mean this stream? You're gonna find out. Chris Thompson, little Adolf loved Polish sausage. You mean Hitler? And how did you know that? Oh, what's up, Matthew Hammond? This is my last member chat for a while. Oh, I lost my job. Matthew. Oh, you're going to be okay. I'm sorry to hear that, though. I have to stop support. I hope we can rejoin later when I have a new job. Did you see the XDM about the fisherman that befriended a crocodile? Yes! I love that story. Let me see if I can pull it up. Oh, Matthew, you're going to land on your feet. I have such faith in you. You're smart. You're funny. And I'm not just saying that because you follow me and you're in the chat. You're going to be just fine. Michael Gavinelli show. Hello, Michael Gavinelli. Hey, Chrissy, it's MGA. I previously DM'd and tweeted to you about coming on the MGA show. I am available in September. Hope to have you on the show. Maybe. Although the baby is really doesn't give me a lot of free time. And a lot of times when I do set up a stream, the baby will be like, haha, that's nice. I'm just going to cry and keep you up and keep you from doing things. But he's so cute. I don't mind it. I have a Twitter DM. Okay. I do want to talk about the man befriending the crocodile. Oh, you made a video? How cool. Okay. This is great. Thanks, Frank. You are the absolute best. I can't believe you made this into a video. So this is fun. You guys are gonna be tickled by this story. Every so often, as you know, I check my Facebook Messenger messages. Like I have a Facebook page and then I have a Facebook fan page. And I think of the fan page as like, when you have you ever seen somebody go crab fishing, crabbing? They have like like a lock box or like a cage, and they just throw it into a river or a lake or whatever, and they leave it there for like a month or however long they do, and then they come back many days, weeks later, and just they pull it up and they go, "Oh, I caught a bunch of crabs." That's what I think of when I think of my messages on Facebook Messenger. I don't check them really at all. And then when I do, I go, "Oh God, look at all these crabs in here." And by crabs, I mean messages from people who are not well, people who either hate me or want to harass me in a sexual manner. And it's interesting that the messages are sometimes entertaining, so I now bring them to the show. So, my love Frank, not the Frank who sent me these messages, but hubby Frank put these messages into a video. I don't know how he whipped this up so quick. I am impressed, Frank. Okay, now let's turn our attention to this other Frank, Frank Hartman. Are you available to chat? You guys can see this, right? And I'm sure you all get weird messages, especially my gal pals, my lady friends. Why are you still on Facebook? Says Alexander. Exactly. You know what Facebook is good for? Checking in on people you went to high school with and seeing how fat they got. And maybe complaining, maybe buying random items. Okay, I'm parched. Hold on. Mm. What am I drinking, you ask? It's flat coconut seltzer that's been sitting out all day. Nothing but the best from me. From Frank Hartman. Are you available to chat? Let me know. And he does the old school, like we have emojis now, Frank. You don't have to spell out a smiley face with the colon, the zero, and the parentheses. Let me know. I enjoy that you've talked to It's a Gundam, and I wanted to talk to both of you. My name is Frank. Oh boy. Is this set to music? Oh, right. Oh, it's a new message. Oh, shite. Oops. Okay, let's not screw this up. Okay. So he wants to talk to he's a fan of It's a Gundam. He wants to chat. He wants to talk to both of you. Okay. th- this is only the second one. Okay. Wants to talk to both of you. My name is Frank. Another happy face. How many days later does he now send me the second? Okay, this is a month, 2 months later. Hello, Chrissy. Hello, Chrissy. Able to chat? I want to talk to you and others. A couple weeks later, Paige and Chrissy. Smiley face. Able to chat? It would appear, Frank, that after these now 4 messages that I am not able to chat. But does he take the hint? No, he does not. Okay. So I write back, no. Hello, Frank. Really not able to chat this way on FB. He says, "Oh, I don't have my Instagram account anymore." Sad face emoji. Someone false reported me. But I enjoy you talking to It's a Gundam, and I wanted to make a video with both of you. An interview Gundam. So he doesn't care about my message. But he did discover the emojis, which I'm proud of him for. Real big fan of Gundam. I would like to see the messages he sent Gundam. I'll have to text him about this. Okay. I don't have a Twitter account either, but I wanted to chat with you on some video ideas. So he goes back to the old school smiley face. I also want to work with Gary of Friday Night Tights. Okay, now April. This is now like the next month. Do you have an email that I can use to talk to you? He's not getting any hints. Also, uh, I am not. I am not the assistant to Gary. I am not his keeper. I am not someone who can relay messages, just like I am not somebody who can relay messages to Melanie Mack or to Anna, that Star Wars girl, or to Brittany Venti. Okay, I am not any of these people's assistants. I don't know why over the years a lot of people think that I can deliver messages like some sort of gorgeous homing pigeon. I'm not doing that. It's annoying and I don't have time for that. No one has time for that. Would any person do that? Like how many people in your life would you be willing to take a message to? If you are on speaking terms with that person, just text them or call them or whatever. It's one thing if you're like, "Oh, I have a really big favor to ask. Can you connect us?" But that kind of thing has to make sense. By the way, my email is public. My email is like it's on my website. It is on my link tree. It's not hard to find. Other Frank. Or I can call your cell phone to make it easier. For who? I also have Snapchat. Ugh, why? No grown man should be on Snapchat. And I can use your help in getting back my false reported Instagram account. Old school smiley face. I had that account since 2017. Also, congrats on being a soon to be mother. I also have great parenting advice for free. Wow, for free. It's my lucky day. I also like to cook, and I want to share some recipes with you for some great dinner dessert ideas. Okay, he's really they're just throwing everything he can at the wall to see what sticks. He wants to talk to Gundam. He wants to work with Gary in Friday Night Tights. He wants to give me free parenting advice. He wants to cook. He wants to make dessert. Yikes. Sorry, Frank. I don't give my contact info out like that. Yeah, meaning my number. And if you had a brain, you would be able to see my email address. Now, would I see your email? No, it would be lost in a sea of spam. So I don't even really check email, to be honest. I am waiting to work with you. So, do you have an email address? Work on what? I say. He's wanting to work with me. Sorry for the long reply. I had to deal with car problems and life problems. Lol. My name's Frank, and I'm a comedian just like you, Chrissy. Oh, just like me. And I wanted your help. And to explain how I had to deal with some moron Dylan Mulvaney supporters that false reported my Instagram account I had since 2017. And one of them was Dennis/Deaf Noodles. And my Instagram account was removed in last April of 2023. Okay, there's a lot to unpack here. He keeps using the ampersand instead of correct, you know, punctuation, like maybe a semicolon. But you got to write out and. I don't like the constant ampersand. It's just and he thinks he's going to curry favor with me by saying that he had Dylan Mulvaney supporters that false reported his account. Uh, I'm not just like I'm Superman, but for anybody who dislikes Dylan Mulvaney or makes fun of him, I guess. Like, please come to my aid. The Dylan Mulvaney supporters have got to be too. I'm not someone that can also get you back your Instagram account. I don't work for Instagram. I don't know who Dennis Deaf Noodles is. Removed last year, April 2023. I could use your help in getting that back? Question mark. I could use your help in getting that back. I also want to be a guest host on the next episode of FNT. I care about ItsAGundam like an older brother/best friend, and I want to help him and his band members leave/move out of New York. I also want to be their new band manager. And on the episode of FNT, I want Gundam there on the show. I want to interview him. Okay, again, so much to unpack here too. Uh, he wants to give me cooking advice, parenting advice, wants to talk to Gary, wants to be on FNT, wants to talk to Gundam, wants to get his Instagram account back, wants to get his Twitter back. He cares about Gundam like an older brother slash best friend. Wow. A little creepy. You want to help his band and you want to be their band manager. This guy's really a jack of all trades. He can do it all. He wants to help the whole band move out of New York. Uh, buddy, Frank, what if they don't want to move out of New York? What if they can't move out of New York? What if they have family in New York? What if they have small children? What if they can't like leave their kids? What if they can't leave an elderly mother in hospice? What if they already have a band manager? But this Frank doesn't care about those questions. He wants what he wants. And what he wants is ItsAGundam. I want Gundam there on the show. I want to interview him, asking questions, and tell him to stop talking about suicide. Because I have pulled Gundam off the edge of suicide. And if I need to do it again, I will. Because he deserves to be happy. And I want to help him have a better life. And I want Gundam to be my neighbor. And we can get high together on cannabis. Oh my God. So he's got some sort of like a friend crush on Gundam. I mean, I'm all for talking somebody off a ledge. I am all for pulling someone out of like a deep depressive state. I am very anti-suicide. I'm very pro-life in all the ways. Unless of course you're like a child enthusiast, if you know what I mean. So this is kind of sweet, uh this part here. But he's already said too much other weird shit. So at this point, um like you can't help someone like this because they're starting to get a little scary now. It's a bit much. You want him to be my neighbor. I want him to move from New York and be my neighbor and live next to me. We can get high together on who says let's get high together on cannabis? That's like somebody wearing a skin suit. It's like that meme of the guy who's like, "Hello, fellow kids." Uh, whew, okay. So I have Snapchat of that works for you, Chrissy? And I can also video chat with you. Skype, Snapchat, Apple FaceTime, or if you prefer email. I come in peace and I want to work with you and the rest of F&T. Also, once again, congrats on your marriage with your hubby and being a mother with your son named Frank. What the hell is Apple FaceTime? Oh, it's regular FaceTime. Apple FaceTime. Again, get off Snapchat. Get off Skype, even. I don't care for Skype. I wish you three the best in health. All right, thank you. Well, now I feel bad. Also, ItsAGundam videos. Failbox 17 and Failbox number 8 are the videos when when I sent Gundam care packages because I wanted to help him enjoy life with less pain and suffering. And I just hated the nickname Mantis Toboggan, lol. What? What is a Failbox? You sent him care packages? All right, that's kind. What is a Mantis Toboggan? You probably earned the weird nickname. And yes, I did send an email to Gary of F&T, and I haven't heard back. Sad emoji. Talk to you later, Chrissy. I'm going to grind my 1-ounce icebox pie indica cannabis I got today into some shake for making joints. How specific. What? I don't know. What is it about me that Frank thinks he can impress me with his very niche marijuana? Like, I'm not impressed by that. Icebox pie cannabis. Okay. Go make your joints, Frank. Is he done? No, he's not done. He's coming back. I guess, what is this, a month later? But we went from, this is, I guess, April. It's hard to tell. Just checking back. Let's work together. I can't help you with your account. I should have wrote, I do not like green eggs and ham. I will not help you in a box. I will not help you with a fox. Can't help you with your account. Frank, can you send me a video audition titled Why I Should Be on FNT? I'll see what I could do. Did he ever send me that video? I mean, damn, I'm not getting the video audition. A video audition? Can you please just get a hold of Gary of FNT? I want to keep my ID private. Oops. Just like Chaz, it's a Gundam, and I want to interview Gundam and ask him multiple questions. I also have an idea for a new game based off of YDKJ called Gibberish. Gibberish question. Twitch bitch edition that I wanted to play on FNT. Example, Scamby Booby Corn. Scamby Booby Corn. Lol. The girl I'm talking. What the fuck? I don't know what YDKJ is. And I certainly don't know what Scamby Booby Corn is. The girl I'm talking about is Zombie Unicorn. Lol. I also want you, Chrissy, to dress up / play as Frosk again because I will make you laugh and break acting as Frosk. Winky face. Also, can you wish ItsAGundam a happy belated birthday? His birthday is July 7th. This guy knows way too much about Gundam. Well, it looks like another episode of FNT with Gundam today. It would be nice to be able to be a part of it. Or next time Gundam is on FNT, so let's work together soon, Chrissy. I even want to be on your show, Chrissy, so let's talk and make a plan. I even want to be on your show. Wow. I even want to be on your show. Doesn't sound like that's a priority. Sounds like Gundam and Gary and FNT are your priority, Frank. I even want to be on your show. And I can tell you my story. I also want to ask for your help in making my own custom Twitter account so I don't have to worry about hackers. What? Just being Frank for the Twitter name. When can you help me create it? Do I come off like some sort of tech wizard? Do I come off like some sort of Twitter guru? Did I give anybody that impression at any point? Your own custom Twitter. You can do that yourself, buddy. You don't need, just create a fucking username. Ay. Is that it? Yep, that's it. Oh boy. Well, that was colorful. That was something. I'm gonna look at your comments. Well, he kind of is on your show, just not in the way he hoped. Very true, Matt. Maybe I should, you're right. Maybe I should send him some nude pics. What? Twitter? Something else on Twitter from my producer, Frank. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, God. Are these emails? Oh, these are. Oh, my God. There's more. There's more, y'all. These are Facebook Messenger messages. There's too much. Oh, boy. Okay. It continues, guys. I can't zoom in on my laptop, so just bear with me if you can't see this. So this is from Frank. This is in the midst of all these other messages. Frank Carbon. Dear dumb fuck Republicans. Oh, these are his posts. Or are these messages to me? I'm retarded. Tell me, these look like posts. Right, because it's got the little globe thing there. Dear dumb fuck Republicans, the world hates you / Project 2025 because you are dumb enough to try and censor porn. Oh, he's one of these guys. I understand. While also forcing your bullshit religion fairy tales on people that's sick and tired of hearing your retardation. So here's some free advice. Grow some brain cells and stop forcing your stupidity / compulsive lying. Not a complete sentence, but I see where he's coming from. The Republican Party has always been useless to the world, so stop voting for useless morons. Okay, he's like porn obsessed. Because he didn't say freedom of speech. He didn't say like any kind of speech censorship. He said he thinks the Republicans want to censor porn. He's like, don't take away my porn. I need it. So if he hates Republicans, what is he doing messaging me? I wonder. And if I had to guess, I would guess that Gundam as well is a Republican. Gary is definitely a Republican. So Frank is a bit confused here. Okay, so here's another one of his posts from a month before. So the prior one was July 12th. This one's from June 4th. Here's 2 funny and true facts. There's that friggin' ampersand again. There's no such thing as a smart Trump supporter. Oh boy. Also, Trump supporters are the reason the COVID virus was created and happened. I didn't realize he worked at the Wuhan lab, this Frank. I did not realize that Trump supporters were the reason that COVID existed. Wow, it's bold. UT supporters, she's not even saying his name. It's all he can bear to say is just say T. UT supporters can cry until you're all blue in the face, but you know I'm right. Grow some brain cells and stop being supporters of an orange retard. I can't even manage a checkbook. What? He can't manage a checkbook. He's like a millionaire. He owns many businesses, let alone actually pay any of his bills. FYI, he still owes the city of Billings over $50,000 plus. Lol. Poor Frank. He is confused. Sorry, Frank, if you're watching this, sorry to inform you, I'm a Republican. It's not much, but I'm doing the best I can. You can't actually grow brain cells consciously. We'll tell that to this guy. This guy, this guy is definitely alone. Oh. And I don't know. I have a heart for people who maybe need friends or are a little awkward socially. I mean, heck, I'm awkward socially. But you can't just send someone a barrage of these types of messages and then expect them to help you after you've creeped them out. Creek? Did I say creep them out? I meant creep them out. Oof, poor guy. Waldo. Waldo. Thank you, Waldo. When Facebook appeared, internet went full asylum. Facebook had a good run. Facebook was so exciting. Remember when we were in college and Facebook just came out? We were like, wow, this is really cool. Like 2005, 2006, that was like the heyday. Oh, hello, push-ups. Thank you for the old school smiley face, but without the nose. Miss you guys. I miss all the compound crew. Chris Thompson, thank you for the 5. Hi, Chrissy. This is Frank, and oh shit, this is Frank, and I would love to chat with you about your car's extended warranty. Ooh, Inakmaman. Oh, what's up, Inakmaman? Doesn't this guy know you asked Jay to get on FNT? Right. Apparently he doesn't know. Yeah, you gotta ask Drunk 3PO. That's the connect. Waldo. Oh, Def Noodles wants more than that, Chrissy. So do all you people know who Def Noodles is? I never heard of them. Push-ups again. Can you Can you relay a message to filing cabinet? Maybe. For you push-ups, I will. Adam Simon gifted 1 Chrissie Mayr membership. Thank you, Adam. Great beard. As always, great stash. Oof, little creepy. You know, I read these messages just so those of you who send people messages or like you tweet at people and you think, oh God, was that too much? Like, am I being weird? No, you can clearly read what Frank wrote here and you can feel better about yourselves. Don't be like this, Frank. Good night, mister. Thank you for the orange boy.
At my spine, I've got my orange crush.
and Familia Private Security Fund. Oh, thank you. Good night, mister. We'll put that towards the generator fund. Subi Spaceship, $9.99. Good job. Thank you. Should I play a little ditty for you? I will. I'll play you the yellow one. Bum, 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 bum.
When it was all yellow.
Good job for you. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You're gonna buy. Don't buy me. Generators are like very expensive. Can you guys hear me drinking? Thank you. I just got it did. This is like peak hair is right now is what you're looking at. Got it did. I had waited way too long to get it done. Really, I need to go like every 2 months, and I think I waited maybe 3 or 4. It was a lot. Ugh. Um, mm, mm, mm. Is that a Dunkin' coffee? No, but I do like Dunkin'. I don't want to give it up. Never gonna give you up. All right, so that's enough from Frank Hartman. Don't be like him. Never gonna give you up. Oh, this is fun too. I'm not gonna do that. Want to know how some of the cops in my neighborhood are on the take? They recently intentionally tried to raid the wrong house. What? What? What do you use on your skin? That is what is most stunning. No homo. Wow. Thank you, Snorexy. Actually, I have pretty good lighting in here, but when I got pregnant, I realized I changed all of my skin products because I didn't want to use anything that could like possibly even a little bit disrupt hormones or like get into my bloodstream or like mess with the baby in any way. So I stopped using a lot of stuff like retinols and other like acids that are in moisturizers, and I use the stuff I use now is like I think pretty tame, and all of it's like no parabens. I can't remember the name of the stuff I use right now, but it's like all whatever healthy. I'm not answering your question well at all. I used to be like a Sephora junkie. Like I would spend so much there on every little thing, but now I just use I forget the name of it. It's like a little serum, a little eye stuff. Not as much as I was using before though, which is funny. Hey, it's Fieldy.
Oh, yeah, I was just gonna type in the chat if you can hook me up with Gundam perchance or Gary.
I didn't even know if you wanted to be brought on camera. I just saw your little face and I
Oh yeah, I had nothing better to do. I was just hanging out here. Hey
Oh,
everybody.
same. Fieldy. I miss Fieldy so much. I
Um,
haven't seen you in so long. Oh,
yeah,
and then you got busy with your crypto career.
yeah. It's been fun, but a nightmare, but fun, and good, but a nightmare, but fun.
Are you gonna have time for me when you become a crypto millionaire?
Absolutely. Hopefully I'll have all the time in the world.
You
Hey
took
everybody.
way too long to answer that. You took way too long.
No, I have
How?
some plans, but I think I'll have time. I'll still be doing clips though.
Yeah. Do they involve prostitutes? Probably.
No, I want to travel the country. I wanna learn about the country and just see it.
Ooh.
So I'll buy a laptop. I could do clips on the nights,
Well, let
and
me save you a little bit. You don't have to travel the whole country. There's a lot of places that like you don't even need to worry about. Like, don't go to Delaware. Delaware is lame. Um,
really?
Also Pittsburgh, you can skip. Do Philly, but that's really
That's one of the
it.
places I'm going straight to Kensington. That's.
Yeah. Um, Appleton, Wisconsin, I really liked. I really liked Arkansas.
Hmm.
Oh, was it Arkansas? Where did I go? It might have been Arkansas. It was like this little I'm just thinking of places I've been for stand-up. Florida's great, Texas is great, California, okay, it's beautiful, but, like, don't spend too much time there. Just go to the based part of California. What's it called?
So
Orange County.
outside of LA.
Yeah, I'm told Orange County is really, like, really the best part.
Hmm.
Um, Colorado is beautiful, but
I
again,
kind
like,
of want to like do things like my family used to do. Like we go to like Lake George, and then we visited the old like military base
no
thing that was
way!
there.
We went to Lake George in my youth as well a couple times. We would go on vacation with the Blaneys, and we'd go to Lake George, and Lake George, it's like cabins, and it's literally on a lake, and we would just swim in the lake, and we would swim to this floating wooden, like, barge thing, and I thought it was so cool. Like, it was a big deal to be able to swim to that little barge. It's like a floating dock. I don't know what to call it. And then there was, like, a
Yeah, I think a
slide
barge.
that was, like, you'd get splinters going down it. But I thought that was the coolest thing. Like, it's amazing how little it takes to make you happy when you're a kid. I remember they had these
Hmm.
little, like, stone ducks lined up that I would, like, kick over, and I remember, like, how it smelled, like, inside one of the anyway, I'm making this about me. Lake
You
George
know
is
you
great.
weren't supposed to pee in the lake, right? Because that's actually like the drinking water and shower water for like all the hotels and stuff
Oh,
around
come
there.
on, everyone pees in the lake. Everyone
Yeah,
pees in every body of water that they're
I
in.
did it. I did it many a
Yeah,
times.
and they know that. They know people are doing that.
Yeah. I love the did you ever go to the arcade there though? There was like this one awesome arcade and you can get
Really?
tickets and get
Maybe.
stuff. Yeah. That big glass I used to drink from, that's from Lake George, is from the arcade there. Love that
Wow.
place.
And we would go buy, not dream catchers per se, but we would get, like, moccasins and, like, beaded necklaces. It was very exciting.
Oh, that's a great place. They also have this one pancake place. It was like an old grandma's house kind of looking place, but it was turned into like just a full-on restaurant. The whole house was a restaurant, and
Ooh,
they had
like
like the
bed and
best
breakfast.
pancakes. Yeah, kinda, except it's just the breakfast but no bed, because I don't think anyone lived in the house. It was the weirdest thing. It was like you'd have to drive a good like 20-30 minutes out of Lake George
Oh,
to get
wow.
there, but it was awesome. Yeah,
And
that's stuff I'm gonna kind of do.
they had A&Ws up in the Lake George area.
Hmm.
That was exciting. Oh, we get,
And
like, root beer
Perkins.
floats. Ooh. Every time I hear Perkins, I feel like doing this.
Yeah, we don't have that in the city. Like anytime my family, we'd either go to like the Catskills, not far, well, a place called Akron Manor, or we'd go to Lake George, and we'd always get Perkins on the way, and it was like an alien
Er
place. I didn't know it was like a chain or I thought it was just a magical place we'd go
It
to
is
on the
a
way to
magical place.
vacation. Yeah, that's true. This is very true.
Oh,
I
God,
see
what's the place?
Keanu in the chat. Just point out.
Yay! If you're bored, I'll send you the link. Da 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 da.
It doesn't really
I
come up on the camera well,
what
but I
doesn't?
have the Keanu cast shirt back there that I turned into a picture frame kinda.
Ooh.
Looks snazzy.
I have such
Hard to
vivid
fit things in.
memories of driving to Lake George.
Oh
We
yeah.
would drive in our Plymouth Voyager, which was a reasonable, family minivan. My
Yeah.
brother there were 2 seats, obviously, like, mom and dad would drive, and we would drive to Lake George, we would also drive to Florida.
Wow,
I don't know
all
why
the way to Florida?
they were so averse to probably because they didn't wanna spend money, it was really expensive, what are they gonna fly the 5 of us down? Like, I have never flown anywhere with my whole family, I don't think.
Yeah, I didn't. We didn't do that.
Maybe Vegas, but that's it. So we would drive and, so my dad would drive and god, he was so averse to stopping at rest stops, like, we had literally, like, a pot like a pot that he'd make us pee in, and then like
Yeah, the peapod.
at his convenience, he would pull over and dump it out. And I just remember like sitting in the back, like trying to balance while he's driving, like peeing in this pot. So like, and then I think back, I'm like, that kind of sucks. I could never just tell a kid, pee in this pot. I refuse to stop at a rest stop. Like, I don't know. I know dads like to make good time and all, but like, do you really want pee like splashing around in your car? Anyway, so Eric would sit in the middle seat and he got to kind of lay down, which I thought was like really lucky for him. And then me and my sister shared the back seat, and
Oh, okay, yeah.
neither
I'm
one of us could
picturing a
really
car.
lay down. And I was on the back right side. So I kind of
Mhm.
liked where I was at because it was like I could get out the door easiest.
But you were able to fit all of the baggage, like, even behind that back seat, or was it,
Yeah,
like,
all in
with
the
you guys?
trunk.
Wow.
Ooh, I think it was with us. Like, we would have we called fun bags. Now people
Yeah.
call fun bags boobs, but our fun bag was, like, just whatever stuff you want, crossword puzzles.
Hmm.
Now kids have iPads, but back in the day, we'd have crossword puzzles and,
I
like,
had a Walkman, it was great.
word searches. Oh, yeah, I was so jealous of my brother, he had a Game Boy, and I would always be, like, looking over his shoulder,
Oh.
like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, my brother and I used to fight over the Game Boy in the back seat. But
Mhm.
we would rent a Grand Marquis car because our car was notorious for breaking down when we'd go on a vacation. Like we went to Splish Splash over, I think
Ooh,
it's in Long Island, and it broke
yep.
down, and we were the last car there till like 2 in the morning waiting for a tow. Didn't get home till like 3 in the morning,
Oof.
So we'd rent a car, but yeah, never a van. But we would have stuff with us too, but we'd fight over the Game Boy. It's an
I loved
amazing thing.
magazines too, Araya. My sister subscribed to 17 magazine, and she's older than me, only like 2.5 years older than me. She wouldn't let me subscribe to 17 because that was like her thing, and I was too young for that. So then I like started subscribing to like Y&M magazine, and that really upset her because she thought I wasn't ready for YM magazine.
Why
Remember
would she care
YM?
about that
Young and
though?
Modern? 'Cause I don't know, I was her little sister, and she didn't think I could handle a magazine.
Wow. Well, she grew up in a different time, I
It was
guess,
a
you know?
different time. Yeah.
My brother was
Like
is 7 years older than me, so there definitely was a difference there, so I
and
can understand
Cosmo
that.
magazine was like the holy grail, it was so exciting, like, the excitement we would have over, like, new magazines arriving to the house every month was like, "Ooh, now we know what's going on in the world," like, all this pre-internet excitement.
Yeah, I used to get a PlayStation
Anyway.
Underground. It was a magazine for the PlayStation. It would sometimes come with, like, game demo discs in it and everything. It was so cool. When it didn't come with game demo discs, though, it was a little bit of a letdown.
I
We'd
remember
play those
Encarta
demos,
95.
like, constantly. Yeah, you say?
I said I remember Encarta 95.
Encarta? What's
Mhm.
that?
It's like an encyclopedia on a CD-ROM.
Oh, okay, yeah, I remember that. We had my parents fell for the salesman of buying like a round of encyclopedias, so we had A through C of like the Encyclopedia Britannica, whatever it was,
Ooh,
for years. And
Britannica.
my family were they were all my parents were kind of proud of it. They'd kind of show it off, like people come over, be
Like,
there for all to see. Like, look at our encyclopedias. I would do like
yeah.
reports for school from the encyclopedias, like
Oh,
just
wow, like a
copying
little
it.
library.
Yeah, it worked out well because your teachers didn't have that encyclopedia, so they didn't know if you were copying things word for word from your encyclopedia, you
Just
know?
thought you were a boy genius.
Yes.
Southeastern Kaiju. Ooh, thank you for the yellow boy.
And it was all yellow.
Might I suggest Bright as Yellow by Innocence Mission for an alternative audio clip for said soups. Okay, I just did, but hope you consider it. For me, at least. XOXO. What does Bright as Yellow sound like? All right, I'll check it out. Adam Simon gifted another Chrissie Mayr membership. Good. Enjoy, whoever got that. Whatever lucky boy or girl got that. Push-ups, 10 minutes, and not a single from Fealty. Yeah, have you been working on that?
No, no. It I know why it comes up, and yeah, but no. you know.
Well said. Okay.
Golly is really my worst word, though. That caused me to eat many extreme sour candies back when I was streaming. Anytime
Ooh.
I'd say golly, if the chat would catch it, and then I'd have to eat like those warhead things.
Oh.
And
I was gonna
I
say,
ate
if you're
so
eating
many
like
of those.
a sour Skittle, that's delightful, but a warhead, that sounds horrible.
Yeah, I can't eat Skittles anymore. Ever since I found out that the S is actually paper, I can't eat them anymore.
It's paper?
It's paper. It's edible paper. Well, they say edible paper. I think it's
No.
the same thing with
No way.
M&Ms.
All right, so everybody go home and lick your Skittles till the S comes off and tell me if
And
it's
then it's gonna be on your
paper.
tongue.
Not fully intact. I think that's bullshit, Fealty.
I think it's legit. I'm
How
gonna look it up.
did you hear this?
Is paper. I saw it on
Paper.
like one of those
Who's
like how it's
got time to
made
put
shows.
who's got time to put little paper S's on everything?
Okay, so Cora is saying it's edible ink. Maybe it's
That
M&Ms I'm
sounds more
thinking of.
reasonable.
M.
What kind of person? No, they don't have time or the funds for that. Yeah, but a bunch of
There's
Chinese
something
kids
that's
are gonna
paper.
sit there putting S's on every Skittle. Like paper is the worst thing in a Skittle, true.
Okay, so this is another thing saying it's not paper, but I know I've heard it somewhere, okay? I swear I saw it like at how it's made, and it's kind of ruined them for me. So I was just saying I can't
Rational
go
Noise
back to it now.
is similar to you in that when they were a kid, they dropped an M&M into water and waited for the shell to dissolve and for the M to fall off, and they're
Because it's
still
paper.
waiting. All right,
I know I heard
the
it somewhere.
chat is saying fake news.
Okay. Well, thank you, chat. I could now eat the Skittles again. This is like when I told Andrew Harms that I know I heard it somewhere, but when they were creating highways and roads, they started adding like curves to it, like so that's not a straight line, so people will stay awake because it's keeping their brain like active instead of just a straight line. Then it's a lot harder to stay
Oh,
awake with like the lights passing you.
okay.
And he was like, no. And then he spent like a whole weekend looking it up. And the next time I saw him at like the West by, he's like, I looked it up. I didn't see it anywhere. And I was like, I know I saw it on TV show or something. So somewhere they did that. Just saying. And there's paper on M&Ms.
Fieldy, did you know that there's a new list out of far right YouTube channels? Did you know this?
Oh, are you on it?
Oh boy, you better believe it. This is
Oh,
written,
boy.
obviously, of course, we're on Reddit.
Hmm.
This is by someone I think called Saltier Than Crate. A list of reactionary and far right YouTube channels. Feedback welcome. So long before I ever became aware of this particular subreddit, I was already too aware of the sheer volume of reactionary nightmares populating YouTube. Even so, that I finally resolved to make a list of them to keep track of them all. But of course, I also knew that for everyone I had found, there were others that I wasn't aware of. So I decided to share this list both to get some assurance that my conclusions about these people are valid and also to get feedback regarding any names I missed. First, though, some things. I am someone who considers himself particularly, well, politically purple. So I will not necessarily have the exact same perspective as folks to the left of me. With that said, I do still try to recognize clear and bad actors. But things like he thinks boob armor is okay or he likes sexy female characters are not going to rise to the level of proof for me, especially considering I myself am not opposed to sex appeal in things like video games. Number two, I do think some of the things the alt writers love to go after. The obvious example being the Star Wars sequel trilogy do have flaws and that there are valid and legit criticisms to be made. With that said, constantly raging about Rose Tico is not one of them. Okay, so he's agreeing. What these 2 points mean is that I'm not necessarily going to consider an alt-righter anyone who thinks, say, TLJ is something other than 100% perfect. What the hell is TLJ? Because I don't see it as perfect myself, obviously. Oh, The Last Jedi. Obviously, where
Oh,
legitimate good faith criticism ends and bad faith stuff begins can be difficult to discern, but that's why I'm sharing this list to separate the innocent, if there are any, from the guilty. Finally, I should say what I believe are the red flags that make me inclined to put someone on this list. The use of the word woke. This is a big one. For me, the word woke is a tell. Anytime I see someone using it in the context of criticism of any work of art, it immediately lets me know that I'm dealing with a reactionary rage farmer. So I said
wow.
rape farmer for a second. There has been only one, and I do mean only one time, I have sympathized with someone using this word in an argument, and it wasn't a YouTuber complaining about comics, video games, movies, or anything else. It wasn't a YouTuber at all. So again, this is the big one. Number 2, hyperbolic slash constant negativity. Again, some of the things that the right wingers do go after have legit flaws or problems. So why are we fucking here, dude? Some of them. But when a channel is complaining about 90% of all media that they're looking at, including things that really aren't all that bad, and making them all out to be not just mediocre or poor, but hot trash, it's a red flag. For example, something like the Ahsoka series wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible either. So acting as though it is, and especially because of a Disney agenda, isn't persuasive to me. This sounds like it could just be a diary entry. Number 3, Flashing Batman. Capes Crusader. This one is closely related to number 2, but I still felt like making it separate. Batman. CC is a perfectly fine superhero cartoon, and acting like it's a 1 out of 10 is just ridiculous. And the fact that most, if not all, of the folks doing it are calling attention to Penguin being female just confirms it. Disney bashing. Number 4, any sort of going on about how Disney is evil, morally bankrupt, etc., or celebrating Disney's supposed failing, downfall, demise, etc., is also a red flag to me. Irony is that Disney traditionally is a conservative company with conservative values. So the fact that all these people are constantly whining about how woke Disney is more just shows how far off the deep end of the alt-righters are. Number 5, constant whining about Hollywood and modern movies. Pretty much the same as number 4. Just replace the word Disney with the word Hollywood. Number 6, use of the word agenda in a negative context when talking about modern media and the left's supposed influence over it. Again, I'm purple. And how gay does that sound? I'm purple. And even I find this eye roll worthy. Number 7, videos showing some right wing darling or icon owning or one upping a liberal, leftist, feminist critic. The obvious intent being to celebrate right wingers one upping left wingers. Number 8, blaming Kathleen Kennedy for everything under the sun, constantly bagging on Kathleen Kennedy. Pretty self explanatory, I think. Obviously, this also applies to folks who do this for Amy Pascal. I'd also bring up things like actively promoting conspiracy theories like QAnon, COVID being a hoax, the great replacement theory, etc. But thankfully, the channels I'm personally aware of don't spend much time focusing on those things specifically, instead preferring to just shriek about this or that thing being woke. But yes, any channel that is subscribing to bile like that is also fit to be included. Anyway, and he put these in alphabetical order. Anyway, out of all that out of the way, here's the list. Quarterback Garrett, Actual Justice Warrior, Adam Patch, Adam Post, Ebalillo, Ella Torre, Andromeda, Andy Pants Gaming, Anti Shrimp, Simp, Anti Simp, Arch, formerly Arch Warhammer, The Archcast, Asmund Gold Clips, Avram, Baggage Claim, Benny Jones, Bold Debate, Bounding into Comics, Bowl Streak, Captain Meta, Chrissie Mayr, Chuck.
Woo!
Man, this is figure, as he was one of the best writers of Batman and Batman adjacent comics there ever was. But a right-wing extremist is a right-wing extremist. Clown Planet, Clownfish TV, Comic Artist Pro Secrets, real name Ethan Van Sciver, Comics Division, Culture Casino, Daily Insight, Dark Lord Mountain. At least he's honest. Darth Arturisis. Arturisis. D-Day Cobra, Despot of Antrim, Disparu, Dr. Disaster, Drunk 3PO, Eat Garbage, Echo Base Network, Indie Moyan TV, Enrobia, European Love, European Lore, Fan Advocacy Network, Fanscape, Flash Glitz, Freedom Tunes, Game Nights, Geeks and Gamers. Probably the single most notorious example of this that I know of, although Nerdrotic is a close second. George the Giant Slayer, Gramcast, Greg Owen, Griffin Gaming, Grizzy, Heel vs. Babyface, aka Az, Hero High, Hypnotic, Jedi Brooks. I hate this one especially. His YX Sucks, a scene comparison videos are just the pinnacle of reductive reasoning. Jesse Grant, Jester Bell, John Talks, John Della Rose, Josiah Rises, Jester Robot, Just Some Guy, Nightwing 1, Knights of Melvin, Night's Watch. That's you, Shad. You know, as someone who loves knights as a concept, it's extremely depressing to see so many alt writers with knight in their usernames. Liberal Hive Mind, Literature Devil, Lost Chord, Matt Walsh, Muller, Mecha Random 42, Memology 101, McGow, Michael Fitzgerald Troy, Midnight's Edge Live, Millennium Thinker, Mooler, Moon, Nerd World, Nerdrotic, No Bullshit, No BS, Nyrion, Odin's Movie Blog, OMB Reviews. Clearly an alternate for a number of 84. Overlord DVD, Paul Joseph Watson, Phil Father Factor, Podcast of the Lotus Eaters, Polite Leader, Powerful JRE, Ray, who says that? You don't just say Joe Rogan. Rafe Heedle Manku, Reaper. This one is frustrating for me personally, as I like the word Reaper, and I use it a lot when naming characters of mine. Renaissance Nerd, Renowned Zero, Robot Head, Ryan Kinnell, Salty Cracker, SC Reviews, Shaw Diversity. As an aside, I never liked this guy. I know a lot of people liked him before it became obvious how bad he was, but to me, he always seemed kind of pretentious. No, that's just his accent. And his constant whining about double-bladed weapons and other realism police stuff was just so eye-roll worthy to me. Simp Saver Sam, Skizzle, Smudboy, Snarky J, Star Wars Theory, Stefan Molyneux, Sydney Watson, Synthetic Man, Testify. That Star Wars girl, and a damn shame too, because as much as I find her repulsive, she did do one heck of a Jaina Solo cosplay. Good rogue too. Oh, is your PP happy with her, but your brain is sad with her? That's retarded. That umbrella guy, the common nerds, the Babylon Bee, the base conservative, the comment section with Brett Cooper, the critical drinker. My personal least favorite. I really do hate him most of all. Okay, so this person hates anybody that's successful. The critical drinker after hours, the Daily Wire, the movie cynic, the poor man's podcast reacts, the quartering, the Rubin Report, the Trent Report, the Uber geek, the woke critic, think before you sleep. Should follow his own advice. Thinking critical. Ironically named. Tarias Unlimited, Timcast IRL, Tyrone Magnus, Valuetainment, Virtuous Man, Vito Chiswaldi, Wayward Culture, Weaponized Nerd Rage, Woke Busters, Woke Watchers, Word of Wolf, Words of Paradise, World Class Bullshitters, X-Ray Girl, Yellow Flash, and Yinka that guy. Is he done? No, he's not done. Yowzers, that's a lot of names, but wait, there's also ones I'm not sure of. Here's a list of ones I'm suspicious of. Bald Book Geek, Black Pigeon Speaks, Book Furnace, Bread Boys, Buddy Brown, Charlie Hopkins, Critical Crackpot, Fear the Beardo, Just Judah, Lack of Entertainment, Legion of Men, Let's Review Crap Writing, Lion of Judah, Little Platoon, Living Anachronism, Man Talk, Mannix, Master Samwise, Metatron, Minimal Effort Gaming, Possum Reviews, PSA Sitch, Raven Knight, Sheev Talks, The Fourth Snake, The Gents, The Sea Insurgent, Theophilus, Truff Stuff, Zemo Nitrome, and Zvaznul. Okay, that's everyone. Let me know if I missed anyone and or got anyone's name wrong. Who's left? My
It's
God.
a Gundam. He didn't mention Gundam.
That's the first comment says, surprised you didn't add It's a Gundam.
Oh, snap.
You, I forgot someone. But yeah, It's a Gundam is a horror show. Wow. Holy, these people just sound like such losers.
Why number it if you're going to
Ugh.
put it in alphabetical order, though? You know, you don't need to number it when it's in alphabetical.
Good point, Junior. Cecil was not named, and he's as big as they get. Mm-hmm. They did mention Ryan Kinnell. And yeah, I'm like, X-Ray Girl, she's sweet as pie. It's nuts. It is so nuts.
Well,
Like
I mean,
all the things this guy could have done with his life instead of making this list. He could have gone outside. He could have taken himself to the beach.
yeah, that had to be hours of work. I mean, 140 something names, and that's not even adding in the ones he doesn't know about
Alphabetized.
yet. Yeah, alphabetized and numbered because that made sense. And it's like, what's the criteria? So maybe they mentioned woke, maybe, and they talked against Kathleen Kennedy. It seems from what he mentioned in his memoir there. You know, but it's like, how does that make them right wing though?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's not
Anyone who
necessarily a
says
political
woke
stance.
guilty. Anyone who says woke is right wing.
Hmm. Well, you know,
I'm wearing
I
shorts.
guess we're all
I'm in my
woke
month.
then.
I'm in my month position. Except now, I actually really do have a month.
I have a month too. I've gained so much weight. I mean, look at me from the side. I'm so
You
fat
can't tell.
now.
You're wearing a dark shirt.
Well, I wanted to match your flannel vibe going on there, so you know. Wow, and it kind
Yeah.
of keeps me a little bit warm. It
Yeah.
gets cold in here.
You know what?
It's sad that
I'm done
guy.
with the summer. Fuck it. I'm just gonna start gearing up for next summer. I'm gonna have a really good body next summer. You know, it's too late for me now. It's
Well, have
August.
you
Fuck
seen Tugs is already pulling out the pumpkin candles, is shopping for
it.
fall weather
That's
stuff,
so like her.
and she even posted a video of one of the places already had Christmas stuff up. You're like, we haven't even
Okay,
gotten to
that's too much.
Thanksgiving yet.
Yes, you're right. Right. I manifested the munt, also known as muntifesting.
Well, were you pregnant when Munt was invented?
Maybe.
Yeah, it might have been.
Can't really tell.
I
And
can't
really,
remember
the
when we
munt
started that.
is not even your fault because the baby stretches your ab muscles out. You gotta work to get them back in, which I will. It's gonna happen.
Hmm.
I'm getting a schedule.
I mean, there's no rush. Take things as they come, you know? Body
Eh,
positivity,
there's a
you
little bit
know?
of a rush. You can't be like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't let things go for too long.
Yeah. You know, because then too, life things comes up, and it's like, you know, I get that.
Because the longer I let myself be fine being out of shape, you know what I mean? Like that sets a horrible precedent. You know,
Hmm.
I can't just
Well, I mean,
let
you got to get up on stage. Like,
yeah.
I don't have, like, people can't see from here down, you know? It's like, haha, you know? Even if I sit down, I'm just a head on the camera.
You're more than just a head. I like this view. Why didn't you do it like this?
This is that's how I do the clippies. I have a
You're
folding chair.
you're right, you guys. They did skip Eric July.
Oh snap! Yeah, there's so many names that were missed on that though. To be fair, you
Mhm.
know, I
You
can't think
really
of
have
him
to be
right now.
obsessed to take the time to write that comprehensive of a list. That's so many
No.
people.
And what's the hoped outcome of that though? Like, oh, you've made a list.
They
Now
have to
what though?
warn you. No, you literally just made a list of everyone more successful than you. That's what you did.
Hmm. Oh, you did that person say if they're a creator?
I'm sure they are. I think
Hmm.
that just comes from jealousy.
Yeah. Yeah, I get even if they're not a creator, they might just be someone like Frank Hammond or whatever his name was that just
Oh
watches and
yeah.
just gets jealous and, you know, wants to be a part of everything and oh, I could do it too just because I watched you do it. I could totally
Yeah.
do it, you know?
Go do it. Go do it then. So
Yeah,
that was
people are
I just I was tickled by that. Because if you really and the arrogance of, like, anybody who's like, "Oh, I need to warn other people, about other people." It's like, do you think people are too stupid to find out, all by themselves who they like and don't like? Like, we need you to make this list so people, it's very kind of communist to me.
It could. I wonder if it could also be the sign of someone who lives a very stressed out life, that they feel like they need to kind of like appease their stress by pointing out something to the world in hopes of changing the zeitgeist or mental mindset of others in the world to kind of control
Mhm.
their thought because they themselves think something. And yes, it is very gay.
It's very gay, terminally online, very communist. Cunty, if you will.
Cunty is the munty of the people of the internet text
It
world.
is. Sam, hot leg action, Chrissy. Thank you. Sam, I can't wait to open your box of goodies. I'm gonna do a box opening snack stream.
I'm gonna watch that happily. I've been doing good on my diet, so I'm gonna be living vicariously through you.
What's your diet?
Well, it's kind of a mixture of what can I afford that's on sale at BJ's. Oh, I got a $10 yearly thing for BJ's. I just walked in,
Ooh.
gave it a try. I was like, "Is there any chance you could give me the year thing for BJ's for $10?" And they were like, "Yeah, okay." I was
Meaning
like,
like a
"Yes."
year membership?
Yeah, the membership thing, the Jam and Bob, and I got that. So now I'm doing eggs for breakfast. I've been enjoying
That's
that.
really good.
But I didn't get butter because it wasn't on sale. So sometimes it just gets really stuck to the pan. Other times not so much. But
So you
give and
have
take.
no form of pan lubrication right now, Fealty. You don't have a
No,
Pam spray, you don't have a butter.
no, I don't
What?
do the Pam spray. It's like cancerous. Yeah,
Huh.
I'm doing low heat. Put some tin foil over the pan. I've been rocking the sunny side up, trying to get like the liquidy yolks, but I'm not
Who
getting the
puts
temp
tin
right.
foil over the frying pan?
You put it when you're making a sunny side up, so it cooks the top. You don't do that?
I've never done that.
Oh, you should give it a try. Yeah, you put tin foil over it so that it keeps the heat in and cooks the top of it, but doesn't like overly cook it. But I've been cooking it a little too long.
Wow. Okay.
But I'm also doing like 5 eggs, and I only have a very small pan that's like about like this big. So it's a lot of height for the whites, and the whites aren't fully cooking in the middle, so I have to cook it longer.
Couldn't you just scramble the whole thing?
I was doing that, but I got kind of tired of the scramby eggs. I don't have ketchup to put on it, so
No,
I just like,
don't desecrate your eggs with ketchup.
oh, I love ketchup on some
No.
scramby eggs.
No.
You
Ketchup
gotta.
is like ketchup is like a loud, obnoxious person from Long Island. Like, once they enter a room, it's like the only fucking thing that exists. It's the only thing you can hear. It drowns out all the other voices, and that's really what ketchup does to a food. It just shows up and it makes it all about himself.
I feel you could taste. I like some mozzarella and ketchup on the
This
eggs.
person is 1,000% correct. You eat like a kid.
Well, you want to hear my dinner then?
Is it
Okay.
ramen?
No, it's gonna be something more shocking than that. So I'm eating on a budget, okay? So I get what's on sale, and cereal was on sale, so I got Honey Nut Cheerios. But I didn't feel like buying milk, so I don't have milk. But instead, I take peanut butter and jelly and put it in the bowl first, and then mix the jelly into the peanut butter till it's nice and all mixed up. And then I pour the cereal onto that, then mix all the peanut butter and jelly
Something
into
is
the
wrong
Honey
with
Nut
you.
Cheerios. It's lovely,
Ugh.
It's like a
Hold on.
honey.
You have peanut butter and jelly in a bowl, and you put cereal on it.
Well, I mix up the peanut butter and jelly first. You gotta kind of whisk it like with your
No.
spoon. and then you put the cereal, then you mix it into the cereal, so it kind of all mixes together, and it's really
Do you
good.
put milk? Do you put milk on this?
No, I didn't want to buy milk. It's
So you're eating peanut butter, jelly, and cereal mixed together. What kind of cereal? Let me guess. Chex?
uh, no, Honey Nut Cheerios from that
Yeah,
was
sure.
on sale. The next box I have, I'm kind of looking at. It might be a cool mix. Is I have Raisin Bran, so that might mix together well.
Guilty of living in a test kitchen.
It was really cheap. Like it was so cheap. It's coming good. It's going good though. It's tasty. You have the crunchiness of the Honey Nut Cheerios, and then you have the PB&J. So you have sweetness, you have savoriness, you getting the protein from the
Are
peanut
you
butter.
also mixing all the sodas together when you go to Taco Bell?
I used to do that. I haven't had soda in a while though. I
Good
think
for you.
since Content House. Yeah.
Good for you. That's
It's good though.
disgusting.
Get your
No,
money's
it's not.
worth, you know?
It's gross. Yeah, you're making like a crustable in cereal form.
That's exactly it's kind of like it's so good. You got all different types of textures, the peanut buttery texture, the sweetness of the jelly.
Just go back to the 5 eggs in the tiny pan. I prefer that over this monstrosity.
That's breakfast. That's pretty good. Gross. You guys, I'm just saying, give it a try.
No.
Do I eat Lunchables? I used to rock Lunchables. Yeah. I used to eat them
I
frozen.
always thought the people that could afford Lunchables, like, when we were in school were, like, just absolute peak luxury. Like, if you had a Lunchable, I was like, "Wow, somebody's doing well."
The pizza ones. Oh, I used to literally like math out the amount of sauce per pizza slice so that there was an equal amount of sauce on each of the pizza slices and then an equal amount of cheese on each of the pieces.
You
Oh,
could work in
so
a
good.
factory.
I probably could. I,
Yeah.
I, I have some ideas, man. I tell you, some cereal PB&Js. I've got some stuff they could work on.
What is your okay, let's say money is not a thing. What would you,
Mm,
what would be your favorite meal?
chicken parm.
Chicken parm?
Yeah, that's always been.
With
I've eaten chicken
pasta or
parms everywhere.
just straight up?
Ooh, okay. Money's no option. My meal of money's no option, and I'm not on a diet. Okay, so it's gonna be a chicken parm with a baked ziti, but in separate plates. So when you order from a pizza place, you put it in the same place, separate plates, so you get more baked ziti and the chicken parm. I'd also get some fried ravioli with sauce to dip that into. You can't go wrong with that. I get the chocolate lava cakes from Domino's because that's just amazing with the icing. Oh, that's so good. Then I get some
So you're
rainbow
getting
cookies from
chocolate
Italian
cake from
place.
a pizza place.
Just that's one layer of the meal. That's just we're not done yet. I'd get rainbow cookies from an Italian bakery, and then L&B Spumoni Gardens. I get some spumoni from there, but with extra of the pistachio ice cream, and then you're set.
That sounds like a last meal. That sounds like what you just described is what you have before you go to the electric chair.
Hopefully, I never do something to earn that, and just get to get it as a fun meal.
Wow.
Preferably soon.
Well,
What would you get though?
me?
Yeah,
Okay. What's the grossest thing that I like to eat is, well,
Dunkin' Donuts.
we'll order pepperoni pizza because I used to order um half anchovy, half pepperoni, but then Frank would complain that the essence from the anchovies on my half side of the
It
pizza
is.
would sort of waft over onto his half of the pizza, and I would ruin the essence of the pepperoni side, it would taint the whole thing. The whole pizza then became anchovy scented.
Yeah.
So that he was very upset about that. So I now get anchovies on the side. Haha. It's actually better that way because they give you so many in a side
See?
of anchovies. They fill up this little cup with so many. And so now I have like triple the anchovies on a slice, which is really exciting.
See, Frank
So
helped you. He
He
helped you.
helped me.
And
I
he
will
now
literally
never gets a rogue piece of anchovy on one of his
right.
slices.
I will not entirely cover the piece with anchovies, but I'll line those little betties up. Like, I'll put 6 or 7 on a slice.
I don't know
It's
how you do that.
thrilling. And then some garlic powder, some of the red clippy things,
Oh, the
the
red
hot
pepper, yeah.
the hot circles, yeah. Parmesan cheese, that's fun if I'm doing pizza.
Mm. Do you have
But that
perigotha?
which is like a fat person meal, or like, no, we don't put ricotta on there. Sometimes I like if I'm feeling like okay, we're talking like fat person meal, um, garlic
Well,
bread with
money's no
cheese,
option, right?
and weight is no option. Garlic bread with cheese, like, it depends who does it. Some places do it really good. Um, what else is, like, tasty? Um,
Coffee
and that's
flavored
really
stuff?
it. Like, if you're super hungry and you get that pizza with the anchovies, you're like, "Yeah." You just, like, eat it.
So
But
that's like
usually
your favorite though? Just
not my
pizza with
favorite.
like a
Favorite
oh.
meal would be like a ribeye, would be like a medium rare
Mm.
ribeye steak. Yeah, that's pretty iconic with, like a nummy, garlicky spinach or like some kind of a Brussels sprout. That's fun. Yeah, basically like a nice steakhouse meal is kind of the ideal, and you get like a sassy dessert. Or I like a tartufo sometimes if you're at
Oh,
an Italian restaurant. That's really good.
with
I
some
love a tart
anisette too.
what the hell is that?
Well, you get like a what like a cappuccino with some anisette. It's like a liqueur.
Oh, liqueur, okay. Yeah, that's fun. I love anything covered in coconut, by the way.
Our
Coconut stuff is
tastes could
good.
not be more different.
You
I
know what I
mean,
love? I get more excited about dessert, to be honest, than food.
mm,
Like, coffee ice cream,
yes.
coconut anything, white chocolate, raspberry anything white chocolate. You know what's so amazing together are macadamia nuts with, like, dark chocolate. Like, just get a piece of chocolate and a couple of nuts and put them
Mhm.
in your mouth at the same time. So fucking good because macadamia nuts are, like, buttery and salty,
Mhm.
and, I started eating them because they're good for your milk supply, but they're
They're milky nuts.
Yeah, milkadamias, but with the chocolate, holy shit.
That
Woo!
sounds good. I mean, you
Yeah,
lost me at the anchovies 100%, but
I know,
everything
that's
else was
weird.
pretty good.
That's probably the grossest delicious thing I
Yeah.
eat.
I can't do
Coconut
I
and
tried it
sugar.
once when I was in my fraternity. They made me eat one and it took everything in me to not vomit, but I can't do fish. Fish makes me just instant vom. Like sushi is out of the picture. I could do like shrimp and like crabs, but like oh.
Okay, Douglas, they're not together. I'm not eating coconut and anchovies together. I'm not an animal.
Well, if you have the coconut as your dessert after you ate the anchovies, they are meeting in
I'm
your
not
stomach.
talking like just a bag of coconut. I'm not just like, like throwing flakes back. I'm talking like a coconut infused dessert, like a
Hmm.
coconut covered something or other.
I stopped
I love
ordering
a
from a
I love
bakery because of coconuts.
I love a white chocolate Lindt ball. That's fun.
Oh, the Lindt, the chocolate
Mhm.
company, yeah. I always think Lindt like pocket lint first.
That
And
too.
I didn't know about Lindt until I started dating my ex and we'd go shopping all the time. And there's a bunch of outlets in Long Island, like both the Tangier outlets have like the Lindt places there during like the holidays. Oh, they're so good. Weird
Mhm.
texture though. You don't find that they have like a weird texture, the Lindt balls? Like the outside
No.
kind of feels like plastic.
The outside is smooth and the inside is, like,
Hmm.
liquidy. Not liquidy,
I'm not
but, like, it's softer.
I'm not a huge fan of the outside texture. I don't know. Feels like a plastic ball, and then then you bite
Mm.
into it and you get the flavor. But I don't
You
know.
know what I also love too? Favorite foods? Super white tuna. Not because of, any other reason. It just happens to be called super white tuna. And it's really good. It like melts in your mouth, basically.
Yeah, melt in my mouth from the vomit.
It's good.
I'm looking it up.
Don't knock it till you try it. Chrissy, you should cut your toenails on stream. Not for $2. Charles asks, "Ooh, thank you, Charles. Enjoying the stream, Chrissy. Feels like the old mayor in the morning you used to do. Fun stuff. Chirp." Oh, I should bring that back. Mayor in the morning. But now there's Kiki in the morning. I don't want to compete with her. I could do it earlier than that. I could do it earlier than her, probably. Push-ups. That actually sounds delicious. Oh, the anchovy pizza thing?
Probably everything else you said, not that one.
Drowning Clown gifted 5 Chrissie Mayr memberships. Ooh, thank you, Drowning Clown. And Adam Simon gifted another Chrissie Mayr membership. Thank you, Adam. You guys are
Great
the best.
beard.
Push-ups. Anchovies are great, but the bones are a pain. You eat the bones. You picking the bones out of the anchovies? What are you, a puss?
Does it still have the poop in it? Like, do you have to clean out the
No,
poop?
you're confusing it with shrimp or mussels and clams.
Well, do they take out the poop before they can it?
Does who take out the poop?
Oh, the fishmonger. I don't know. The fish people.
No, there's no poop in an anchovy. It's a fish. It's not
And
trapped in
fish
something where
poop.
it has to shit and the shit stays inside with it.
But
It's
fish
just,
poop.
yeah, but like anchovies are not trapped in their poop the way clams and mussels are.
I don't think they eat and then poop out all their food before they eat again. What if they get caught after they just finished a nice, lovely meal of food?
All right. So the poop is then contained and it becomes just part of the fish. You don't notice it.
But then if they don't de-poop the fish and you eat fish whole...
No one's de-pooping any fish, okay? Like, are people de-pooping salmon, flounder? No.
Well, they fillet it. It's not coming with its intestines
I
when
don't
you're
think
having it.
all fish have a pooping problem. I think you're really mostly just thinking of clams and mussels.
I think people eating anchovies are eating anchovy poop.
No, because it's too flat. It's like it's just the meat. It's like
But it's the whole fish, though.
It's like a pressed down. No, there's no head. There's no fins. You're not eating a tail. It's just like the anchovies that go on pizza.
Well, those are prepared, though. But if you buy a can of anchovies, it's the whole fish. Like, it's a whole can of, like, the whole fish.
Maybe at expensive places. I've never done that.
I got it at cheap. Sam
Maybe
says
if
I'm
you're buying
obsessed.
whole fishes at the fucking bodegas in Brooklyn, where they're like, yeah, take the head, take the tails, take all of it. Spectral Citizen, my favorite food in the world, is beef tripe, which is a cow's stomach. I like it fried, but the soup is good too. That's nasty. Ugh. Ew. Grossed out by that. Yeah, they're already filleted.
Well, see, these cans I'm seeing say flat filleted anchovies. I guess maybe the
How are
can
you
I
gonna
had bought
travel
that
the
time
world
didn't
if
say
you're
that.
eating peanut butter and jelly with cereal on it? You know? That's not gonna
I can't.
fly in a lot of
There's
the states.
chicken, beef, plenty of options. I mean, those are just two.
Yeah.
I would be screwed though in like Asian countries, since the majority of their diet is like fish or seaweed.
Yeah.
Seaweed is disgusting. My ex tried to make me eat seaweed all the time. I'm not gonna make it. This is possible. Highly likely.
Other favorite food I really like a ever been to like a churrascaria where they come around with the meats on the sticks?
Oh, like a Brazilian place?
Yeah,
I've
I
never
like
been
a
to that.
top we'll have to go sometime. I like a top sirloin from there. I also love lamb chops. Those are fun.
Lamb is good, yeah. I like the white sauce you get from like the gyro
You would.
places, whatnot.
I bet you're making some white sauce right now.
Every day.
Chips. Maybe I was thinking of sardines. Aha. Yeah, I like sardines too. I
Oh,
literally grew up on sardines. Sardines, country crock margarine, noodles and butter, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, rolled gold pretzels,
sardines?
and sardines.
Yet I can't have Honey Nut Cheerios with my PB&J?
Not with it. You can have it like with milk like a regular person.
Who would put peanut butter jelly and milk together? It doesn't sound bad.
No, cereal. My mom's favorite cereal was Honey Bunches of Oats.
Oh, that's good cereal.
Like I have, you know how the milk smells after it's been sitting out for a while? Like I have that
Mhm.
smell like ingrained into my brain.
You
But yeah,
remember
we had
back in
many
our
sardines.
day, milk went bad though. Like milk doesn't go bad anymore because you have the date on it. Whereas back in our day, there was always a time period of you'd open it and smell it, and then you'd go to pour it and
Yeah.
you'd see if there's floaty like chunks in it.
Oh, you have to taste it first or like just smell it. You can tell by smell usually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
miss those days.
In my
Now it's
family,
like
certain family members would not dump the bad milk out. They would get a Post-it note, write "bad milk, don't drink," stick it to the milk, and then put it
really.
back in the fridge.
Yeah, my brother would do stuff like that.
Yeah.
He would use your deodorant and like try and sneakily do it and wipe off like his like underarm hair and stuff. It was
Ew.
very annoying. Yeah. We had fun
You
families.
had you're an oldest or youngest?
No, I'm young. My brother's 7 years older than me, and just the one brother.
And did you guys scrap much? Like, did you borrow each other's clothes and things like that? Like, how was your relationship?
Well, I was pretty fat from like 5th grade on. Hence this, the untoward story of my school nurse in junior high saying I'd need a bra eventually, because I'd be so fat.
A manzier.
Yeah. And I just thought I was just wondering how guys kept on hiding it, that I didn't know like guys were wearing bras. But yeah, so I was borrowing his t-shirts in junior high cuz he used to have like Nirvana t-shirts and stuff, and he got me into music. He had his own band, and his album's still my favorite album of all time that they wrote. But other than that, like I had like carte blanche of his room. Like I could just go up there and hang because our parents would be like fighting all the time. So like it was like kind of like a haven. There'd be like music to listen to, instruments to play, a TV up there. A small TV, but yeah, other than that, like yeah, we fought, like we'd wrestle in the living room, and we were like best friends up until I was maybe 7. Then he got into like high school years then, and was more so hanging out with his friends and trying to just stay away from the family fighting. you know
Yeah.
so he kind of, I don't blame him. It was bad.
Wow.
Can't hate on that.
Okay.
But yeah, yeah, that's normal brother stuff though, to fight though.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like we were fighting to hurt each other. It was more so like wrestling that every now and then someone would end up getting hurt. Like my brother sometimes wouldn't clip his toenails, and when we'd be wrestling, his freaking toenail would cut me. Yeah.
What is it with you boys and never clipping your damn toenails or nails?
Mine are
I've had
clipped.
it. I've had it with you unclipped men. Take 5 minutes once a month and clip your, and not in your car. Clip your damn toenails in over a proper trash can in the fucking bathroom. Stop being disgusting. All right?
Devil's advocate, if I could devil's advocate really quick, when a toenail gets really long, it's so satisfying to clip the nail when it's
Speaking of
really long.
toenails, Keanu.
Just saying.
Do I have long toenails? Hi, darling.
you?
Oh, I'm loving the whole
No.
green aesthetic.
We like it. Hi, how are you, dolls?
Does Tino clip his toenails?
He is not long in the toenail. He's long in the tooth. Get it? It's an old person joke.
Oh, you
see?
can't. I saw.
Yes, he clips them. I tend to every once in a while bite mine off. That is so TMI, but it wouldn't be me if it weren't TMI. It's satisfying. I don't want to talk about it. Just like peanut butter and jelly cereal, okay?
I've done it before.
See? Thank you,
Yeah.
Fealty.
It is it's satisfying.
It is
It's
satisfying.
tough though. For me as
And
a fat
I'll
person,
pick them off like my fingernails too. But yeah, every once in a while, if I'm feeling sassy, then you could bite them off too.
Sometimes when the baby's asleep, I'll clip his nails. Maybe that's what we have to do with Gino.
babies have
Gino
nails?
has nicer hands and feet than I do. He clips them. He takes care of his feet. I can hear him clipping them on our little Juliet balcony. I swear I can.
Oh, he
It's
clips them off
bizarre.
the balcony? That's fun.
It's wonderful. It's magnificent. So that, I mean, what a gross man. He probably finds more of my toenails than I find of his. I find none. So
Imagine you're walking
Girls
in
are
the
messy.
streets of New York City and you're like, are these toenails?
what is this? Oh, it's just a toenail. I was trying to be
toenails.
polite for you. Yeah.
If I could stick up for men just a little bit, though.
No.
How dare you?
Just
A boy run media?
I was about to re-add myself, but if I could stick up for men just a little bit. When my ex lived here, we lived together for 3 years. The bathroom was disgusting, okay? Hair everywhere, makeup everywhere, makeup on a pillow even on nights where it was just like, I can't be bothered.
That's bad.
You know?
That's bad.
No.
Bras
not messy.
hanging
Girls tend to be.
everywhere.
Girls
You
can
know.
be messy. My hair is a problem because, like many say, because I'm balding, so it does come out in the bathroom. But I have this new thing. It's called the Dovety Spin Brush, and it cleans the bathroom like it's a giant toothbrush,
What?
basically. And because I'm very tidy and clean, because we can't have but yeah, a toenail escapes every once in a while. And a few hairs, yes. But I have to clean up the cat hair all the time. I'm very into vacuuming and spin brush. Yes, exactly. But except mine's a little bit different. Probably the new. Yes, exactly like that. Mine's different, but
What is this
does it?
contraption?
And mine has like 12 different heads you can put on it.
Mine's the hurricane spin brush.
Isn't it
Right.
magnificent? But here's the
Rise like
test.
a hurricane.
Oh my God, should I get mine?
Uh-oh.
Yes,
It won't shut off. There we go.
Awesome. I love those things. When you put your
Yes.
hand on it, though, does it stop?
No, that thing keeps on going. I
It
don't
keeps
feel like
going.
touching it.
Yeah. I just got it. I saw it on TikTok. I had to have it. It's an electric toothbrush. It's a Sonicare for your bathtub.
Yeah. It works great
not
for like you
sponsored.
grout and stuff. It really gets in there better than
Yeah.
just like scrubbing.
You know what? We would do a hilarious show of what's the show where they're like showing off objects for sale?
Oh, Antiques Roadshow.
Yeah. No, not even that. But what's this channel where like you can just buy stuff? They're like, oh, look at this lovely
QVC.
necklace." Yeah, we
Yeah.
should all be QVC people.
100%. I could rate a product exactly. Hello.
Look, and
I used to
like,
love infomercials, so I'd be down.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Linens and things, the as seen on TV section, I would
Yes.
beeline to it. I'm like, I did see this weird omelet maker on this channel, and I would have to have it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even
My-
make omelets.
My mom bought a laptop from QVC. I was like, why would you do that? They don't sell good laptops. It was an okay laptop. It wasn't horrible.
Push-ups wants to know, did the Pellegrinos pile on the garlic? Yes. Do you even have to ask?
That's just an Italian thing, though. It's good for your blood, though. Garlic actually cleans out your blood, so it's really good.
It actually flavors your breast milk too.
Ugh. I have the only Italian family. It's the freaking Cardolanos in the war on garlic. They hate it. My nana was like, yeah, Italians don't use that much garlic. Just hates it. My mom's like, I don't want any garlic in it. She's like, I can eat a
Really?
little bit of it now. But like, no. I'm like, I love it. Put it
I
on there.
did a weirdly oh god, I went to this ramen place once where you could, like, squeeze your own garlic into the ramen, and I put so much in because it was free, of course, because it's sitting on the table, and I was like, "More, more," and I put so much fucking garlic into this ramen that, like, I was crying and, like, my throat was burning.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
gross. You know what? I am like my mom. If I eat too much, then I feel like absolute fucking shit. I just want to die. Heartburn. It's gross, but I Visconti, I'm sorry if I interrupted you, but we overlapped a little bit. Are you done?
You're done now.
Oh, good. Yeah. Are you done now?
How was South Carolina?
Yes. What's that? Sorry.
How was South Carolina?
Oh my gosh, we had the best time. We picked out all of our wedding food. My God, this place has the. I was so shocked and elated by the shit that they brought us. We're like, we'll take it all. We don't care. And then my mom and Gino have the best time together. So
Oh, I
yes,
love
we
that
had a
you're getting
marvelous
along.
time.
What was good and what was not good?
Of the trip or the food?
Of the food.
Oh, nothing was not good. We chose. Okay, do you want to hear I was gonna do this on my morning stream on Monday. I'll tell you a little taste of it. So of course I have to have
Taste.
a taste of the tasting. Of course, I don't care. I'm more about the aesthetics rather than the taste. I want it to look cool. I want it to be like. That's why I'm having a macaroon bar for dessert. And they have these tie-dye macaroons and they're so delicious and like little lemon tarts. Like we got to have that for this place has everything.
Is this from the
Santos.
shtick, the SNL shtick, the like what was his name? The Bill Hader character. This place has everything. You know, like,
This one.
Oh yeah, like this. Midgets, strippers, stripper midgets, Burkles. What's a Burkle?
What is
Stefan.
that? Stefan. Yes, that's it.
She remembers everything.
Stefan. Oh my God, she knows. But
was that the one he would read the news stuff, but they'd give it to him like
he would slide in and be like,
he'd be like, opening this weekend.
And then we would wait with bated breath as he would wait. Oh, Stefan. Okay. What else do we choose? Oh, our stupid food. Our our past hors d'oeuvres. We have a pork belly thing, which is like a thick meat popsicle. I really wanted the cheddar chive ham biscuit. They're like teeny tiny ones, but we went with a couple other things. And then I think we changed one of the appetizers into a entree. It was a shrimp and grit cake. So yeah, we're going to do that. And then we have short ribs or something along those. Yeah. And it was so fucking delicious. It was too fun. And they poured champagne the whole time that we did it. It was too much fun.
Oh, that's great.
Yes. And Gino was like, I wasn't expecting to be so into it, but he took diligent notes. He rated everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Copious notes.
He took copious notes. I'm like,
oh God, constant champagne. That sounds great.
It was.
I was annoyed because I did not have a single appetizer at my wedding.
You didn't get to eat any of them?
No, I barely ate. It was like a
no, you can't.
You're so busy.
My wedding planner was like, she's like Australian / Scottish, so she has the weirdest accent. She's like, I build in the a time. You got to sit down and eat for at least 2 minutes. Just say something on your stomach. I'm like, bullshit. I do, Linda. No, but
you don't know how I roll. I just need a White Claw.
Right, exactly. I'm nervous. I'm like, I need a White Claw pocket built into my dress or something. What am I gonna? And I'm also like, you know what else I think about? Like, are people gonna be upset if I like take smoke breaks in my wedding dress and like stand outside?
It's iconic, and you have to have your photographer to capture it.
I think I'm
You should
gonna.
bring that stem thing that holds
I
a
must
cigarette.
have my cigarette holder.
Hold on, Keanu.
Yes.
It's your wedding. You guys are paying all this money. Smoke indoors.
Ah, you're right. It is a historic building, though. So
Yeah, so it's probably filled with cigarette smoke already. What,
Yes,
you're not going
baby.
to break it.
One Skittle with the paper S.
I swear, I will find where I heard that. I know I heard it somewhere.
Skittles.
Araya Light says, I really want to come spend a day in New York City and experience the everything. The pizza, the toenails,
The toenails.
the illegals, sleeping on the street. Yeah,
Where's-
come do it. It'll be fun.
Are the illegals different just from regular homeless people? I just don't see the
Yes and
illegals
no.
everywhere.
The illegals
know.
come
Oh, they're
in-
everywhere where I
in
am.
1 out of every 5 hotels in New York City is for the illegals.
That's horrible. Or
Floyd
I guess
Bennett's
nice
not
for
far from
them.
me. I have 2 gigantic tents by Floyd Bennett Field filled with them. They're
Tents?
everywhere.
Do some on the ground journalism, Fealty. Get some footage of these
gosh.
illegals.
They're robbing houses all over the place near me. I'm not going closer to the danger.
Pilgrim Media
Right.
says, CM, I lived in UK for 2 years. Enjoy your stuff.
Oh, look at that guy. He looks
Stuff.
cool.
He does look cool. Illegals are New York's greatest strength.
They do deliver all the food from Uber Eats and all that stuff, DoorDash. They're always
Yeah.
riding around on their scooters with no license plates on them. You never know if you're going to get robbed or if they're bringing something delicious to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it makes life exciting.
Yeah.
Is it going to be my, Chick-fil-A, or will I be put to death?
Or will I be filleted?
Or will I be filleted?
My favorite, I watched the Chinese protests over on 86th Street where they're trying to open up like another migrant shelter over there, and all the Chinese are protesting. And it's like most of the Chinese that are there also came here illegally. So it's kind of like the illegals fighting the illegals. Like
I would
when I
love
was
to
with my ex, they
would
weren't
watch-
here. I know that for sure.
Yeah.
Gito just walked across, or I don't know how he ended up in, oh God, there's an island around here in New York that you can go to, and it's supposed to be like a big
That-
park. Randall, is it Randall?
Randall's.
Randall's Island?
He's like, it's nothing but fucking tents. There's just
Oh,
tents
wow.
everywhere. I'm like, oh my, I mean, people are camping. He's like, no, it's like illegal. I'm like, oh, all right, there you go. Yes,
They're technically camping.
Yeah.
yeah, I suppose they are.
They're
yeah.
glamping.
They're
with our-
He said they had
with our-
nice tents. I think
our
that the
tax
government
dollars.
provided them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Unbelievable. I'd like a tent.
I have a tent. I have a couple. I think I have 2 tents. The 2 3-person tents.
You're very attentive.
Ooh. It's like
Content
a
house
Taj Mahal of
camping.
tents.
I
That
think
sounds
a
pretty-
camping
sounds
content
pretty
house.
intense.
Yeah, it'd be intense.
Very campy. A camp
Uh,
tent house. Ooh.
Okay. Oh, this story I wanted to follow up on. God, maybe this is better for Simcast. The reporter who was humiliated by Blake Lively doing rude interview reveals the celebrity who helped overcome her terror speaking to other stars. I don't know. Maybe that's more of a Simcast thing.
Blake
Well,
Lively.
you talked
yeah.
about it on Simcast, so might as well get the part 2 on Simcast. You know?
All right. Away.
I do like her name though, Kirsty Fias.
That's
what it looks
I didn't know how to
Kirsty.
pronounce it. Yeah.
Well, it's like, isn't in like the Nordic or Norwegian like J's or like Y's. That's why I say fjord instead of fjord
Mhm. Fjord.
or Mjolnir.
Fjord.
Look at this. Frank wants us to do this. Oh, this was relevant before. Now it's irrelevant. We should still do it.
Wait,
Ooh.
which Frank?
Ranking the good one. Ranking the best pizza toppings tier list maker. Ooh.
Chrysanthemum, the one thing I did not know about you is maybe I just blocked it from my memory, the anchovy moment.
Because I
Yes.
don't do it in front of people. I really
Yeah.
only among family.
That's very
thing.
eating disordered to just
Really?
family. Just as long as you're not by yourself, just shoveling in
No.
anchovies, then that's
I
fine. But
am so
okay.
I hate eating by myself. I won't eat if I have to eat by myself. I don't know what that's about.
I
I
love it.
love eating alone.
Yeah.
I love just laying in bed with some Skittles and like just a thing of goat cheese and just going to town. Not together, just do one and the other. But
People just family.
not people, just family.
Okay, I don't know if we're gonna agree on any of this stuff. I'm putting anchovies S tier.
I say F. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
I say F. No.
What is wrong with you two?
Are they whole and anchovies? Like I don't
whole.
mind it if they're chopped up because Caesar dressing is
Chopped
made of
up?
anchovies.
What? Wait,
You have
there's
to get the
anchovies and
sauce, though.
Caesar dressing?
Not like,
Yeah.
not Hidden Valley Caesar, but like if you go to a steakhouse or something like
Oh.
they chop up the, I mean, but yeah, the main ingredient in Caesar dressing is supposed to be
Mhm.
anchovies, I
Yep.
believe.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mhm.
oh, that's disgusting. I've
Anchovies.
eaten it then.
I don't want to see
Yeah.
their little eyes. I don't want to eat a whole anchovy like a cat or something.
No,
like
you're not
that.
seeing their faces or fins or anything like that. All right, bacon
Wait,
is
let me ask Keanu something really quick, really important.
Sure.
Keanu, when the anchovies are complete and whole, do they have poop in them?
oh god.
I don't know.
I'm with it.
Like shrimp, because freaking shrimp do, don't they? Unless you take the weird thing out. That's what shrimp are creepy.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
But-
you gotta
Alright.
clean it out.
I'm
and I
putting
do
bell
like
pepper as
I like
F.
shrimp, but you got to devein them. Yeah. Ugh.
Frank,
Bell-
the
bell-
good Frank has a good point. Just saying. Fealty and Keanu knock anchovies down 2 tiers.
Yeah,
oh
it's
come
gonna have to.
on! You're just saying that because you don't like anchovies either, Frank.
Well,
Because he doesn't want it. He's upset when the anchovies taint the whole pizza.
I can
I feel
understand
like
him on that. You'll
Frank,
get a rogue piece of anchovy on the bordering slice of pizza.
Take it
Yeah,
off.
they
Be
used
an
to. Yeah,
adult and take it off.
I feel like
It's
Frank
like with
needs
mushrooms.
his. I feel like Frank needs his pizza served on thin air. Like, no taste of the box, no taste of the anchovies, no taste of.
box, no taste of the hands that carried
Yes, it cannot be. Yeah.
It's like when you get a burger and they put pickles on it, but you don't like pickles. And
Who doesn't
then-
like pickles? That's sociopathic. That's
I hate
ridiculous.
pickles.
Oh my
pickles are
God.
disgusting.
What do you need?
It's a cucumber that was ruined. Is what a
No,
pickle is.
it's
Better.
a cucumber that was improved
right.
and aged like a fine wine in vinegar.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you guys think about bacon on pizza?
I like
that's
bacon.
S.
I'm all right
S?
with that.
S? I don't think S. I think A because I think bacon is not better than pepperoni on pizza.
I would flip it. I'm the opposite. I don't like pepperoni as much as I like
What?
bacon. Pepperoni, it's got too much acid in it, whereas bacon has less acid and has more of the savoriness.
I only
All
like
right.
bacon on a pizza if there's pineapple on it.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
No.
how I
Aw.
roll. Yeah.
I'd rather eat a whole anchovy poop inside than have pineapple on a pizza.
Oh, I love pineapple on a pizza.
All right, what about basil? I like basil.
I like
Let's put some
basil.
basil.
Nice margarita pizza with some
A
fresh
for
basil.
S tier.
But if the sauce is cooked correctly, the basil would already be in the sauce. I don't understand why add extra basil.
Because it's a
Here's
little
why: because
fun.
broken basil gives your meal some more color. I don't like meals that have just one color. You
Yeah.
know, you want like a little freshness on top.
Yeah, it gives
Okay.
freshness.
That's why fealty.
I didn't disagree with
I'm
that.
just teasing you.
Sorry, Bill,
I
there's no-
hardcore just
there's no pizzas here with peanut butter and jelly mixed on top.
it's a good meal. Just mix the peanut butter and jelly together, then pour your honey nut Cheerios into it, then mix that all together.
Oh,
There you go.
Ah,
Dude, I'm for that for the win. Melt down the peanut butter, put the
Ew.
cold jelly in there, and
Yeah.
I would not do honey nut. Regular Cheerios with water is like my favorite meal with like
God,
6
yeah.
packs of Splenda on top. So I'm all there
Mhm.
for that. But
See, Chrissy? See?
Fine.
yeah,
All right, chicken. I am not for chicken on pizza. I think it's too much.
I
Like-
like chicken and green peppers on a pizza.
What?
Yeah, I put that like, what is this? What is SABCDF?
It's
S?
super A, B, C, D. So
Oh,
like,
it's the tiers. S is like the
Yeah.
best, and then A, B,
Okay.
C, D.
Oh, then I'd put it at A for me, but there's three
Chicken
of us.
gets an A. I think
Yeah.
it's too much. It's too cumbersome. It's another meal. You want a whole nother meal on your pizza? I don't like it. It's not a good compliment. I think it complicates the pizza. It makes it about something different.
Yeah.
I think it can add a freshness. Like if you have just like a good grilled chicken, like chicken breast on there, it adds it's a fresh flavor and it's a full flavor because you
It's
get
like saying,
chicken.
"Oh, do you want a
it.
hamburger on your pizza too? Do you want a
I
hot
Yes.
dog
do.
Yes, I
pizza?"
do.
Yes.
Have you ever had the freaking there's a pizza
American cheese?
hamburger pizza or pizza taco hamburger meat combination thing? It's
Yeah.
magnificent. I'm not a huge pizza fan, so I like to pick off the toppings. So that's why I like pepperoni probably the best. I just like pick off the little, especially when the pepperonis are like little cups. I love that.
The cups,
They
those are
often
the
burn
highest
it, though.
quality.
And I also
Is
love
it?
buffalo chicken pizza because I don't
Oh,
like buffalo
buffalo.
wings because I don't like tendons. So if you can put the buffalo
Ah.
chicken on a pizza,
And Alfredo.
Alright,
You get Domino's,
the
they have the Alfredo
will-
sauce.
Should we leave the chicken in the A spot? Should we put it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it should
we're
be D,
divided, so maybe you could pop it down to B.
B.
Yeah.
Extra cheese. I think extra cheese is for children. There's no
What?
self-respecting adult who should be asking for extra cheese on anything.
Extra cheese, please.
I don't like it. No. I prefer like less cheese.
Tier.
I'll say this. My biggest gripe with pizza is one thing. They never put enough sauce. I like the sauce over everything else. And it's usually like cheese with a tiny bit of sauce, like a tiny layer, and then bread. Especially if you're getting it from like, big things like Domino's and Pizza Hut and stuff. So I'll agree to a C on the extra cheese, but can you go wrong with cheese? It's about the ratio.
It's a crowd
Okay.
pleaser.
I don't like that
cheese.
kind of melted cheese on thing. It just slips off and then everything underneath it's too hot. It's just not my favorite. Yeah.
What about on like a square slice? Would you go extra cheese on a square slice?
Like a grandma pizza? No
Yeah.
extra
No?
cheese. Unless there's clumps of goat cheese on a pizza, there's no scenario in which I order extra cheese.
Right, because you're an adult.
I am an adult too, okay? Don't
That's
knock my
fair.
peanut butter and jelly and
All right. What about garlic? I never go for garlic, but garlic is good for you, so I support it. But
Garlic, like how? Like
right, the shakings or like clumps.
Yeah. Right. No, I've never heard of that in my life. Garlic knots, delicious.
This is
Garlic
like
on the pizza,
pizzas.
no.
I'm gonna say it's a strange choice, but
Give it an
not
F.
not as disgusting as bell peppers.
Oh my god, chicken and bell peppers on a pizza is so good. It is.
Away
an
out of my
F
sight.
though? Like
Yeah.
Ham.
I think a D on the garlic. An
All right.
F?
A D on the garlic.
All right, ham is also kind of a monstrosity type topping. I don't support ham.
No, love it. Very Spanish.
Yes.
I love like a Spanish pizza or like a pizza with like Spanish ham on it. Very little cheese and a red
We're
sauce.
gonna put the Spanish ham. See?
Yes.
A. It's gotta be A.
I
Okay,
know.
here's a good idea for ham. If you want to have delicious ham on your pizza, you get some Elio's pizza, you get some ricotta, you put that on top of the Elio's pizza, you get some mozzarella, you put that on top of that, and then you
butter
get
and
some
jelly
ham, you put that in
cereal.
the oven. Ham on top of all that, put that in the oven. Bob's your uncle.
Then
Enjoy
just
your
have
meal.
the
Bob's your
ham.
uncle.
Why
Can't
desecrate the pizza with the ham? Just it sounds like you want a ham sandwich. Go eat the ham. Don't get a pizza.
Let's put the
It's-
ham by the other pork, which is bacon. or replace chicken, move it down, and put it.
I'll
and
put
put
the
it
ham
there.
next to the chicken. I don't
Okay,
respect.
that works.
Okay,
yes.
B.
But now I
yeah.
can't have my anchovies next to chicken and ham. What the
I
fuck?
know. It's like
Look.
it's like that weird autism where you can't have your foods touch. Like
Yeah, Chrissy, what do you think about that, huh? Is it gonna taint?
Anchovies are better than being next to chicken and ham. That's all.
I can't
I
even
would take
believe we
chicken and ham.
allowed anchovies to be at B. I
What?
I agree with
honestly-
Keanu.
Yes.
All right, we should split it up. Anchovies down to C next to the extra
I'm moving
cheese.
the anchovies up.
Oh my goodness. Move it up. Just move it on up. It's fine.
Anchovies
Ugh.
are like my retarded child. Like, no, you will not.
Well,
Those were
That's
my
fine.
anchovies. All right.
This is corruption. Chrissy has the
It-
power of the mouse
Anchovies
right
are
now.
like the kid that like gets a full ride to a school. Like they're fucking retarded, but their dad owns a building or something. That's anchovies.
That is anchovies.
anchovy.
Anchovies can't be held down. All right, jalapenos. I think F. I think that's
F.
too fucking.
Who does that? I've
organic and
never
weird.
heard of that. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Anchovies. No, I'm sorry. Jalapenos. Absolutely not.
Meatball.
We
I
agree.
think meatballs are also messy. Have a meatball. Don't be like screwing up the pizza with the meatballs. You can't
That's
have it all.
disgusting.
Okay.
No. Who puts
I am
meatballs
team
on
A.
pizza?
I'm team A on meatballs on anything. I make a great meatball. I take
do too.
sausages. I cut the sausage open, take the meat out, and mix it into the meatball with the beef.
Oh yes.
with
yeah.
some like cheese in there, garlic, and everything. It's delicious. You can put it on anything.
I don't
Slice it
know.
up.
Wait, didn't you have my meatballs at a content house? I call them Kiki's Incredible Balls.
Yes,
they're
I
top
grated
tier.
the cheese. I grated
Meatballs
the cheese.
are
Yes.
a meal.
Yeah.
Meatballs are their
They were
own
delicious.
thing.
Yeah,
You
they
should
do not belong on
do-
a pizza.
Just like you wouldn't put a hamburger on a pizza, you wouldn't put a hot dog on a pizza. Don't put a meatball.
You
on
could
a
put the
I would put
elements
all of
a
that on a pizza.
hamburger. You could basically put pizza is just a dough. It's just a vehicle for whatever the fuck you want. So it's your
Yeah.
anchovy vehicle. It's some people's hamburger vehicle.
Meatballs are great.
Meatballs. Ugh.
No, except for meatballs. I do not abide by that. No.
I think meatballs should be above anchovies in the very least.
No. Anchovies
Yeah,
get
yeah.
S tier.
Yeah,
Meatballs
meatballs
are
are the
meatballs.
worst. Yeah.
I would say meatballs are
Eh.
better than chicken and ham.
No.
I'll knock ham and chicken down and put meatball.
Oh
up there.
no, that would be bad.
No, don't do
They're
that.
all equal. They're
No,
equal.
yeah.
I'm putting meatball
They're
in the front.
friends. Don't break up those friends. Meatball, chicken, and ham.
Ugh.
Ugh.
The best
Mushrooms?
buds.
Mushroom.
I don't
think
mind
F.
I love
mushrooms. I love
I
a
like
veggie deluxe pizza from Domino's, so I
Oh.
don't mind the mushrooms. I'm okay
They
with
meld
that.
pretty well. I'm gonna say A tier.
Yeah.
If I could just throw something out there, devil's advocate, it is a fungus, so it should go in the fungus tier of F.
You don't like mushrooms?
I
Okay,
hate
there is-
mushrooms.
There's
Yeah.
a bit of a fight in the chat regarding anchovies. So Frank put $2 forth to drop anchovies to C tier, but then push-ups put in $2 to keep the anchovies
Oh,
in A
goodness.
tier.
Ugh.
Come on,
This is a
people.
fight.
Super chat it down to F. Let's get
know.
anchovies to F.
The fact that they're up there is wild, but you know,
Are you kidding me? Have you even had an anchovy? It's like
a whole
it's like-
anchovy.
Yes.
No,
It's like
I
a
don't mind
salty little morsel. It's like someone
No.
spiking a volleyball on your tongue.
yeah, I don't mind it hidden in ingredients. I don't mind a
Nope.
ground up anchovy in Caesar dressing. That's fine. It does a whole fish does not belong on a piece of pizza.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah.
doesn't. You want
It's
to
all
live your
filled up
life.
poop.
You want to
my
live your life and eat
God.
them out of the can.
But
Fine.
When are you ever going to anchovies again. When in your life you're not gonna just pop open a can of anchovy? I mean, I would.
No,
No.
I
Most
would
people
never pop open a
pop
can of.
open
Yeah.
It's the only place that anchovies can shine. You know that and
We don't
Caesar
want them
salad.
to shine. They
You
can shine in
think
the
Yeah.
ocean.
You
deserve
know
to
what? It could
shine.
shine. It could shine in Guantanamo. That's the only
No.
place that's worthwhile torturing people.
The
I
other
do not
place
mind
they
the
can
flavor.
shine is
Yeah.
at a fancy restaurant on a Caesar salad. Maybe they'll throw a couple of fancy anchovies, which are really more
On
like
top,
sardines, on
maybe.
those
Yeah.
salads.
Right. That's where
No.
it belongs. Something fresh, not on a big honking piece of pizza. We don't want this silver little fish on top. However, people love it. I mean, there's a reason that it's on this list. Other
I
than
think
Yeah.
people feel a way about anchovies the way pineapple people feel about pineapple. Like they're weird, but they're passionate.
I love a sweet and salty combo, pineapple and bacon or pineapple and ham on a pizza. That's top tier to me, but we'll get
I
to
can
it.
accept that, but
Feel passionately
anchovies.
about so
No.
few things. Like I raise my voice so rarely. Anchovies is one of those times.
And I love that about you. See, tell us your passion for the chove, for the chovies.
The joke.
You guys talk about olives while I
Oh
take.
yeah.
Mr. Disrespecting my anchovies.
Yes.
Send the anchovies down to F? Come on.
I mean, not for $2,
Not
but
for
maybe
$2.
B. Maybe B is a good.
$2, I could knock it
yeah.
down one spot.
Yeah. You know, I can hang out with meatballs, chicken, and ham friends.
Oh, I hate B. These idiots. Meatball, chicken, and ham. This is like the meatball, chicken, and ham line are like the idiots in gym class that got left behind 3 years in a row. Like that's what
They're
meatball, chicken, and
delicious.
ham are. They're like the super seniors.
I could. Do you like chicken parm?
It's like it's bleh.
You don't like
It's
chicken
meh.
parm?
It's like
Really?
no, it doesn't impress me if I'm being totally honest.
Really?
It's like
A good chicken
it's like
parm?
comfort food. It's like it's
Who
not
doesn't want to be comforted?
all that tasty. It's like it's just something to put in your mouth. It's like
Delicious sauce,
Not impressive.
mozzarella,
meh.
fried breaded chicken cutlets that's smashed to be nice and thin.
Not fancy enough.
Really?
I need fancy, but it's like it's boring to me.
Oh, it's delicious. It's delicious.
I do
Yeah.
not want my precious anchovies to be with the likes of meatball, chicken, and ham. They're like
I'm just saying, my favorite food is
fragments.
chicken parm, and chicken on pizza is like a chicken parm on bread. So our two favorites could be in the same, row.
I will drop it. It really pains me to put anchovies next to
Yes.
meatballs. God damn. I better see some more.
All
super
right, if
chats
you
to
want,
get
how about
anchovies back
meatballs
up.
down to C? If we're moving anchovies B,
All
meatballs
right.
down to C.
No, because then we have to move chicken down because meatball
Why?
is better than chicken and ham.
But on pizza though, like
Let's move
meatballs,
chicken
it
down. Can
presents
we
a
move chicken
difficulty.
down? Chicken is so
No,
stupid. It
chicken's
doesn't
better
belong.
than chicken
No,
has
it's
more
not.
range.
Chicken
You can't have.
its
Can
own
you have
thing.
a meatball Alfredo pie? No. Can you
Have
have
chicken
a barbecue chicken slice?
chicken
Yes.
on a salad.
Meatballs, no. Meatballs do not belong anywhere but maybe in pasta. I don't even like them in Italian wedding soup.
What about lasagna?
We're
A
putting meatballs
meatball
down.
in lasagna?
Yeah, you break up the meatball, you put it in the lasagna.
No, that's different entirely. It's a layer. It's meat sauce in lasagna would be. You have a meatball on the side. It's a ball for a reason. And if it's on a pizza, then it can't be a ball. It has to be. It's spherical. Then you have to chop it in half. Meatballs do not belong on a pizza. It's not
No, they
aesthetically
don't.
pleasing.
If
No.
meatballs belonged on pizzas, they wouldn't be round.
And if they
But you can
retained
slice
their
them.
if they retained their righteous born state, then they
Right.
would roll off of the pizza.
All right,
Meat
so then
right,
let's
flat.
knock down anchovies because you're not putting a full anchovy on a slice of
Anchovies
pizza.
were made for pizza. They're flat. They lay there.
They do. Yeah. It's true. That is true. As repulsive as they are, they do
Literally,
lie
the
flat.
point of the anchovies even being born and having a life is that they can one day die and end up on a pizza.
Leave them in the ocean.
Wait, you think
How about that?
they've finally achieved their final form?
That's what I
Yes.
Yeah.
This
They're-
is what
they're like
we
the
were raised
minions.
for. Yeah.
They're
What was
perfect
it
for
from
me.
Toy
They're
Story?
flat,
They're the
they're
aliens in
small.
Toy Story. They're getting pulled by the claw in Toy Story to get put on a slice of pizza. Yeah.
What other purpose do anchovies have in their little stupid lives than either be on a Caesar salad or be on a pizza? That's it. Where else do you see them?
So
do
why
you
is it
wanna-
on
okay,
B
the-
tier?
You know what?
Chicken's on everything.
You
you
may as
know?
well
Exactly.
put a
Why
yeah.
does it need to be on pizza then?
You may as well
Because-
put a freaking minnow on your pizza then.
It is
like,
like
Yeah.
a little minnow.
it's like that's repulsive and awful, but they are flat. I mean,
Let's
it's like
talk
how
Throw
they're
a
about
all, like,
goldfish.
pickled. Yeah.
You ever
Like,
go to a
about-
fair and win a goldfish? Hey, there you go.
Goldfish
You
can
got your
also
pizza
be
topping
pet.
for the day.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it's gross. Yeah, it's gross. People should not be swallowing whole fish.
You're
And
not
they do it with
swallowing
both
them
fish and
whole.
anchovies.
You're biting them in half.
It's worse if you chew it. I don't understand. You should be on Survivor if you like
But it's
anchovies.
fun.
I
It
love
makes
that
the
you love
pizza
them.
fun. What about olives?
I like olives on a pizza with chicken and bell peppers.
Olives are fun. Ugh, bell peppers.
Oh boy, Chrissy, we have another super chat in though. I don't know if you
I'm
want to
not
look
even
through
looking-
these super
I'm
chats that are
upset. I'm too
happening.
upset to even look at the super chats.
Okay.
Oh God, Junior wants to raise it. No meatballs.
Ew.
Disgusting. Junior, I'm really disappointed
No.
in you.
They're not the right
Take
shape.
my face off of your avatar. All right, so
Junior,
now
if you want to put my
meatballs-
face on, go for
meatballs,
it.
chicken, and ham are together again.
Yay! They're the three best friends that
Really
anyone
are.
can-
Eh.
They're like
This
the three like
is-
retard friends. Like they're three bullies.
Those four together seems like a religious problem for some kind of religion. Like anchovies, meatballs, chicken, and ham should not be mixed together. Like I think the Jews would have a field day with this.
Right. Some
Yeah.
of this is not kosher.
It's not kosher.
Erica! Oh my God! Thank you for the pink boy. This is a good exercise in conflict resolution. You're right.
It is. Yeah.
Are we resolving anything, or am I just?
I think we're getting there.
I think
think
we're at
so
a.
far
I think
reasonable.
we're at a stalemate. I'm just kidding.
All right. What about okay? Olives can go. I'm fine with olives. I think they're better than
fine.
meatball, chicken, and ham.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
can
would
pop
say
the olives
C.
up by the bacon and the mushrooms. That's fine with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're both saying you like. I would say like A tier or something you would order like right now. Like if you had like a free pie
I
to
would order
order.
anchovies right now.
I don't know. Then why are we letting basil linger up there? It's not like I'm like, hey, I need basil on my pizza. Fresh,
Right.
broken, spanked
Nobody's getting
basil. Yeah.
Nobody's really getting
Yeah.
basil, and you
No,
can't
no
get
one
it in a
put
lot of
basil
places.
down by like extra cheese.
All right.
Although it's delicious,
unnecessary.
basil
You
doesn't
don't-
need to be up
You
there.
don't need it to
no.
live. Like you don't.
No,
like,
it shouldn't
I
be on
gotta
the
have the
same
basil.
list. No, I must
may-
have fresh basil. Like
Maybe
okay,
that's what
throw it.
makes it S tier. No one hates the basil.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
I think basil signifies if you're at a place where there's basil, like you're doing pretty good in life. You know.
Mhm.
Right, but
So
you're
it's
getting
S.
basil on your pizza at like a trattoria in
Right.
Italy. You know, you're not ordering it at Domino's. They don't have a basil option.
Life. Yeah.
Like,
I wonder if they do now.
it's definitely not fresh, like in that photo. So
However, if you have sad, limp, wet basil, then that
Mm,
should not be there.
no, you
I
gotta
feel- I
break
feel like
the
we're-
basil. You gotta spank the basil like you spank mint. It
You
releases
have to
the
clap
flavor.
it. Yeah.
You gotta spank it like, pew. And then
I think
but it's
are
more
we
for
taking
color.
out the B tier argument out on the basil? Does the basil deserve it? I you
No.
know what did
The reason I like basil is for a freshness
like
and a color.
Basil
Yeah.
more than meatball, chicken, and ham. I'll tell you that. much.
I put
So S
basil over
tier.
meatball any day. Yeah.
I say basil S tier. Why not?
Basil is kind of I don't know. It's above everybody else. It's like
It is. It's elevated. Put it back up there.
something
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
Yeah. Put it back up there. Yeah.
Onions.
got a new
I think onions are absolute trash and don't even belong on the F tier.
That looks like a freaking that looks like a Greek salad. Especially they had the audacity to put red onions on this pizza.
I love a
That
red
makes
onion,
no sense.
just not on a pizza.
And sliced like that, this is awful. It depends on the size of things, what they're incorporated in. Giant red onions on a pizza like that in the photograph that's pizza suicide. That is not good. No.
Zato says, I'm so happy to be here with you all. Thanks for being here, Chrissy. Warmest regards. Ooh, thank you for the warm regards. I love regards, especially warm. Dan Vicious says, what about jerk pork pizza with pineapple and bacon?
That sounds delicious. I am with you, Dan. Delicious. Yeah.
Devish. Wraith says, do fries belong on pizza? No. Also, best frozen pizza. Ooh.
What about an American cheese pizza with some fries on there and ketchup?
No, that's disgusting.
That sounds delicious.
That sounds like a meal for a raccoon. That's
It sounds like somebody got really high and made that. Like that sounds awesome.
It sounds like you're
and some bacon bits, like little bits of bacon in there.
I'm gonna do
no anchovies.
Like eating out of the garbage.
All right, how about this? Throw anchovies on it then.
No, don't
pause. You went
with this. Is Scampi booby corn a pizza topping? I don't know. I still have no idea what that is. Grace US treasure hunt. Banish fish to F where they belong. Anchovies. How about salmon and trout while we're at it? Let's put tuna salad on there too. Throws up in mouth. You cannot. Wow. Okay. Anchovies are in a league all on their own. Okay. You're not having anchovies for dinner. You're not ordering anchovies at a restaurant. They're a lovely special little exclamation point. Okay. That really only can shine in a pizza setting.
No, or in a Caesar salad. But think of this, Chrissy, the only appropriate times to eat them for all of America and probably
deathbed
Europe are on a pizza or on a salad. In a dressing, they have to crunch them up and put them in a dressing on a salad. And then for some reason, some people put them on pizza. Where else are they?
Right. They're rare. I'll say that much.
I bet you the crunched up parts is just the leftover parts, like the fins and the poop.
You're the fins and the poop. Uncle Bubba says no to anchovies. What the fuck, Uncle Bubba? You just don't understand.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm thinking of it, because I've never seen anyone in my life order an anchovy pizza, but I respect that you like it. But it is odd to split a pizza, like a pepperoni pizza, in one box where there's dead fish on the other side. You know what I mean? It is odd.
Now the dead fish are contained to a small topping cup. Okay,
no, they're not. Oh, okay.
So yeah, it does make sense. Yeah.
Wait, do they put the cup in the box with the pizza though?
Yes, but it has a lid, so it's not. Its essence is not wafting it all over.
Essence.
I'm not gonna lie. I would make you eat the slices closest to the cup that's in the box.
Oh,
honestly,
okay. Wow.
Yeah. It's
make you eat your pizza in the bathroom.
Look, my ex once cooked snails in the kitchen, and I didn't use that pot for a whole month. Okay, so.
You could have said, "Escar, go, leave, and never come back."
She was living here, and I loved her. Okay, at the time.
I'm teasing. That's another thing. French cooking, yes. Snails, they must be good. I don't know, but
I did not try it. I was not interested. She came home with one of the Chinatown red bags. I didn't know what was in it. All I knew is it smelled nasty.
Look at this, Sam. This is why Sam is my absolute favorite. It's your list, Chrissy. Don't budge for these punks.
It's
back up to A.
Oh gosh. Sam pumped it up.
Sam.
How dare you, Sam?
Uh-oh, this is not untoward at all from Pilgrim Media. Keanu, do you have a photographer?
I love your hair. Do you have a photographer? No, I don't. A
You have a
photographer for what?
You have a cartographer?
No, I'm not good at geography. I need
You
a
have
cartographer,
a topographer?
topographer.
Oh,
Oh,
it's Christmas loving engineer. I'd rather have life support pulled than eat anchovies. Wow.
oh
Unbelievable.
wow. Well, you wouldn't
Does-
know. That's not a good thing because if you're on life support, you wouldn't know whether or not.
Thank
Does,
you, Adam
does that
Simon,
put
for
it back
gifting
down to B?
a membership. I mean, am I just gonna take everyone's ragging on anchovies to be bumping it down?
No, I
No.
like how much
I
you
But
will
he
like
didn't
them.
I
say.
will
He
take it
didn't
to
say.
the A.
Put
No,
it
you
at
could
A.
you could have it on the left side.
Push-up says
It's your
team
favorite.
anti-pickles, down with pickles.
That's weird.
Bob.
That's the weirdest thing ever. I even like the pickles from 7-Eleven in a bag.
Yes, I
Oh.
love bag of pickles. Bag of pickles is one of my favorite rest stop snacks.
That's the best thing ever. They're crunchy, they're salty, they're
they're
crisp,
healthy.
they have 0 calories.
Yeah.
Not that I don't get like 50 bags of Skittles, 8 peanut butter cups, and a bag of baked Lays along with
I love
them,
to
but
shake
still.
pickles like it's a water weenie.
Do you know what I introduced Gino
Nobody
to
else?
today
All right.
before we left South Carolina? Do you guys like boiled peanuts? Do you
I've
know what
never
those
had
are?
it.
Disgusting.
Oh, we brought them back with us. It's a whole deal. It's so good. Oh my god.
So they just
Wow.
they take the peanuts out of the shell and boil them.
They're in the shell and they're
Aren't they, like,
brined and they have
people
Cajun
food?
seasoning all over them and they're mushy and you put the whole thing. Well, we got them at a restaurant. We got them at shout out Charleston Beer Works and they come in a thing and he's like, "What is it?" It's a southern delicacy.
Wait,
Just like
you
your
eat the
anchovy.
peanut shell?
No, that's how you break them open. They don't need to be broken open. They're
Oh.
mushy enough. You just put it in there and then you get the guts out and then you spit out the shell.
All right, pineapple. I know some people love pineapple. I
it.
don't care for it on pizza, but I feel like kindred spirit in pineapple. Like I feel like pineapple is like people feel about pineapple the way I do about anchovies. So who am I to cast it
People feel
out?
very strongly. Here's the
Yeah.
thing. Pineapple has to you cannot just have a pizza with only pineapple. It must have ham or bacon on it. Yeah. Ham or bacon. It cannot just be pineapple on a pizza. That's just
So ipso facto, pineapple should be down to D. Just saying.
yeah. Along with
Yeah.
garlic for no
Ugh.
reason.
I know, but I feel like kinship with pineapple. All right, down to D it goes. Plain again. Plain is for children. It's for children's birthday parties. Okay.
I would put this because I'm not a huge pizza eater. Plain pizza, a plain, very thin, very crispy pizza with not extra cheese. I put that top tier. That's my
Yeah.
favorite, probably.
And a good sauce. It's like the original. It's the OG.
It's
yeah,
a crowd
I say
pleaser.
top tier. Yeah,
It's
I don't
like
know
an-
why it's sitting next to weird basil, but that's fine. Yeah.
Basil is there for different reasons.
Yeah, basil's there for aesthetics.
Basil is like the canary in the coal mine. Like if basil is available to you, like you're probably somewhere fancy or on vacation or
Right,
things are
you're on the Amalfi Coast.
you're on the up and up.
Pizza in Italy is different than it is in America. So
Oh yeah, it's basically like
Yeah.
just bread.
and it's
Yeah.
even it's I prefer that to a piece of dough with anchovies on it, but who am I to judge?
All right, sausage. Believe it or not, I feel differently about meatballs than I do sausage. I think sausage is a proper pizza topping.
Yep.
I
Because
like-
of the shape. It's the shape.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be there. Sausage and pepper pizza,
It
delicious.
could be the same shape. You could break up the meatball into a same shape.
It's not right. It's not a meatball if it's not a ball. It's just ground beef.
It's
then.
just a meat then.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna put sausage on A tier.
I would
I
put
w-
sausage up there. Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's better than chicken. I mean, there's just so many
It's
options.
so much
with
better than chicken. Chicken is bland and forgettable. Sausage is fun and spicy and meaty.
Yet
say
everything
yeah.
tastes like chicken.
If
Everything, you say, oh, it tastes like chicken,
If we polled 100 Americans, I'd probably say that they would like sausage and pepper pizza better
Right.
than chicken and pepper
Meatball.
pizza, but I prefer the chicken. But again,
I
I'm not a
say,
good pizza lover.
yeah, I say fair enough. I don't care enough about the sausage
My
to knock
favorite
it down.
pizza on earth is literally frozen pizza, Red Baron specifically. So
It's
my
moving
favorite
over.
thing.
It's
Yeah.
slowly moving back over.
I think anyone would notice.
just a little anchovy
Yeah, I know.
swimming.
Minnow creeping up.
Little minnow that could.
Charles with the yellow boy. Sorry, Chrissy. Anchovies are
Charles.
oh no. Anchovies are terrible. Search within yourself. You know it's true. Hey, Keanu. Maybe you
Hi,
just
Charles,
don't have the
number one.
palate, Charles.
That's
Mm.
true though. Everyone's taste buds are different. So like what to someone could taste like literal garbage
All right, he
waste.
did send $10, so for that I do have to move it down a layer with these 3 bullies: meatball, chicken, and ham.
What do anchovies taste like without the brine? I want to ask you
Brine.
this.
They're salty. They're
Because of
fishy.
the brine.
I've never had brineless anchovies.
Exactly. So they're a nothingness little minnow, and the reason that they taste good is because of the salt. So their flavor generally is not good, or else you could just pick them up out of a pond or what have you. I guess the ocean and just eat one. Would you do that and put it on your
same thing.
pizza?
It's the same reason that cured meats taste so good. It's because they do things
Of
to
course.
them.
It's of course. Just
well,
something
look at
to
the
consider.
list. Look at the list. Sausage is usually a saltier kind of meatball with different types of meat, though.
Sausage
Bacon
and meatballs
is
are not
definitely
the same.
saltier.
Yeah,
And
right.
pepperoni is like the most salty because it is like a cured meat. So you just have a saltier palate. Like you like the salt. That's good,
No, it's true,
Mm.
but you don't find meatballs, chicken, ham, or sausage in a can. Do you?
I think you could.
There is
canned
chicken.
meatballs.
Trashy
Kill me.
supermarket. You could get a can of chicken.
Yeah.
That is one thing. You're right. No, you can find chicken. Actually, canned chicken is the most abhorrent thing to me I've ever seen in my life. You're right. You do find chicken in a can, and I do not abide by it. But
Okay. Good day, mister. Anchovies love F tier like they love water. Oh, come on. He sent 20, so I have to move it down. Oh, with the likes of
Now
extra
I feel
cheese.
bad.
How disgusting.
Someone super chatted up. I feel bad. It's
I know.
Chrissy's favorite.
Put him back up there.
No,
Yeah.
it's $20. It's $20. It's $20.
Now I feel bad.
Bob, fan of Patrice Mexican pizza, but you got to dice the Mexicans real small. Ugh.
Oh, woof. I do love Mexican pizza, actually.
Viking says, how about the pizza with the pig and the blanket?
Chrissy was only allowed one little tiny slice from the pizza
This
that
is
fit
why-
only one anchovy.
I'm triggered by ham as well because of the Easter that my mom said that the meat is for the men and she would not let me have any ham.
What?
There. I have feelings about ham. Yeah. Yeah. She made an Easter ham. I went to go get some ham. She said, no, Chrissy, the meat is for the men.
How many men were in the family?
Exactly.
A ham is an entire leg
I know.
of pork.
Well, yeah, this wasn't enough ham. It was my grandpa, it was my dad, it was my brother. Just
Was
3
she
men.
secretly Jewish and she just didn't want you to burn in hell or something for eating pork?
No. There's none of that in my family, and I just don't.
Mine.
What are we saving ham like it's the Great Depression?
That sounds like very Italian. Let
This
the
was
men eat first. Yeah.
Oh no, not my family.
This is pre I think even Obama years. This was
Wow.
early aughts, 90s.
Well, then what did you eat?
The sides, the other Easter stuff, the sweet potato pie, the green beans.
Turkey?
No, we wouldn't have turkey at Easter. Turkey is
Oh, yeah.
But there just wasn't enough ham.
my mom was known for never making enough food, and then when I would call her out on it, she'd be like, "Well, it's just a taste." And then I started joking with her, like if she ever opened a restaurant, it would be called like a taste of lunch, or like
Right.
a
A fork
taste
full of
like
happiness for
like
1 second, and then you eat sardines.
that's why
Yeah.
marrying into the Pellegrino family is such a culture shock because I was never in my life used to there being not only like enough food, but so
An
much
inordinate amount. Yeah.
extra food. Always people can go home with Tupperwares full of food. Like you can
Yeah.
eat till you're sick many times over. Where I was raised in like, no, you're gonna basically be hungry at the end of this meal, and then you gotta wait an hour until people disperse, and then you have to forage for yourself.
And
That's
then you
how
break into the cabinet full of sardines. This is
Yeah.
why you like sardines. Yeah.
I'll see you in the
You're like,
kitchen
what can I
later.
eat in here?
We're gonna eat crackers later, or we're gonna get into the ice cream later, or like cereal or like chips. So, but we had to like
I hope the Pellegrinos break you out of this lifestyle and just open you up to the goodness that is Italian food from here on out. You know,
Mhm.
some good manigot, some good lasagna, some good baked ziti, chicken
different.
parm. Oh,
It's so different. It's like they want you to be full.
Yes.
well, no, the
yes.
point of an Italian meal is for the leftovers because the leftovers is the most important part. You're saying you love your family by sending them home with enough food to last them for a whole week.
No.
That's the point of it. You know, it's so hard to be on a diet. Every time I'm on a diet and I tell my mom during like the holidays, I don't want to take home food. Like every single holiday, I'm like, no, I'm good because I gotta get back on the diet tomorrow. And she's like, what? You're not gonna eat? Like, you don't have food at home? I have food. It's okay. It's
Everybody
like it's always
has
a big
to
thing.
go home with 2 boxes. One time my mom walked in. There might have been 6 of us there for Christmas Eve. My dad ordered an entire cured Spanish ham leg with the hoof on it from
Oh,
Barcelona. Okay, it was hanging in our garage. She walked in. There was more food than we could ever possibly eat, and she was just, "There's not enough food here. Our 2 guests are not going to be." I'm like, "There's an entire leg of ham. What do you mean?" People are it was hanging there and we would shave it off. That was just the appetizer. I'm like, "What do you mean there's not enough food here? This could be a soup kitchen. What are you talking about?" Italians, though, no, it's true. I get very nervous about these things.
You're just lucky you didn't grow up to be fat, though.
Yeah.
I grew up thinking I was fat. My German dad would yell at us when we would get second helpings at holidays, at Thanksgiving, literally the day where you're supposed to have multiple helpings. He'd be like, "Oh, really? I couldn't help but notice you didn't finish your vegetables."
I'm so happy I didn't grow up like German. I mean, there was everyone has things in their life they wish they could change, but at least I had food, okay? Delicious food.
Wait, I'm right in the middle. I'm 50% Italian, Sicilian, Neapolitan, and then on the other side, Irish, German, and French. So it's a good mix, but it's definitely the what is it? The obsession with the food in Italian families, and like we must make so much. I love it, but it's
And it's
hard
good
not to pack on
conversation.
the pounds. Yeah.
What's better than a good conversation of like, oh, I had this delicious chicken parm. I got it from Lenny and John's. It came good, nice and sauce filled,
Literally,
cheese.
We never ate chicken parm. I've never made it. I gotta make it. Like,
Oh, you should.
I swear to God, 9 out of 10 conversations in this family are about food. Like, sound just like what Fealty was saying. Like, you could wake up any hour of the day and you would hear somebody comparing restaurants, comparing dishes, referencing specific delis. Let's just gotta go get that cheese.
what is
Yeah.
it in The Sopranos? Christopher's like, all we ever talk about in this family is food. Food. And then like Tony's like, one day you'll understand the how much fresh produce is important. And like he's like, we're not gonna talk about anything else? How about the fact that we killed people? I don't know.
Oh, Viking says, "Hail fealty, I
Yeah.
miss whatever Wednesdays."
I was just
Oh,
fun.
thinking that.
let's bring it back.
Bring it back.
Bring it back. Chris Thompson says Obama loved Big Mike. Brand sausage roll. Sam says sending anchovy or other fish in the next
There you go.
package. Yay!
Well, it comes in a can, so it can travel. It's fine.
Yeah, I hope you send like a bunch of different types of anchovies. Just I want to see an anchovy eating stream so I could just, vomit and lose some more weight,
Spinach, I don't think belongs on pizza. I think it's not as weird and despicable as say onions, but I still think it's F tier.
Love,
no
love
basil.
wilted spinach, like spinach, goat cheese, like a white
that's fancy with
pizza. I
honey.
think that's
Yeah.
with maybe some prosciutto on top. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, which is ham.
Yes, again, the ham, maybe something like that.
To be honest, I honestly don't know if I've ever even eaten spinach.
This would be more like if at Lake Como, like it wouldn't. You don't see it, but yeah, it's not like your pie. It's not at Joe's, but better than a meatball. I'd rather have spinach than a meatball because it's not.
I would
a
eat
meatball.
it.
Yeah.
If I had to save olive oil, I would eat it.
Yeah, I do understand Keanu's point. Like, if you're somewhere where spinach is on your pizza, it's almost like basil in that, okay, this is a fancy place.
It's for the aesthetics.
Yeah.
And the or spinach and feta on a white pizza. I would get that. I would eat that with yeah.
So compromise C
Steak.
tier next to
Yeah.
the extra cheese.
Tier.
Tier.
All right.
Tier.
Steak. I don't think steak belongs on a pizza.
Fuck steak. Steak.
You never had a Philly cheesesteak pizza?
Okay, no, that is an abomination. A steak? That's not. Also, Philly cheese. That's not steak. That's like
Again, that's like
shaved.
a hamburger or a hot
It's
dog
steak.
on your friggin' pizza. Oh my god!
Oh
I got-
goodness.
Keep your anchovies. Move it up. Move it on up.
Here, bitches. Da, 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 da.
Look at it go. Look at it go.
Da, 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 da. Whee!
Top tier. Top tier.
Now it
Thank
didn't
you.
have to sneak up there.
I know. Now it's number one. Get basil out of there. That's just ridiculous. That makes
Really?
no.
No.
Well, put
We
it
can't
down
do it.
one. Put it by the
Keanu, we can't
spinach.
do it to the basil. No.
The basil.
All right, tomatoes I think are
Per
trash. too.
favore.
Don't put tomatoes on pizza. You already have sauce. Why do you need tomatoes?
I don't
Like a
mind the
margarita
tomatoes either.
slice.
Margarita, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
like
that's
some
your
More
fresh
popular than
mozzarella.
meatballs. We got to get put the tomatoes by. If meatballs are there, then tomatoes can be by.
All right, they're certainly better than meatball, chicken, and ham.
I don't
hate
think we should left side the tomatoes though. I mean, if anything, the chicken should be left sided.
No,
Chicken
ham
should be
would be first.
Out of this
Yeah.
whole thing.
No, I love it. I'm so
How
divided.
about ham left side the ham at least then.
Yes, let's call the ham the prosciutto. Imagine we're on the Amalfi
Okay.
Coast. Okay. Ham is prosciutto. That what I would left side that one. Meatball should be down by the onions. And
Oh,
then
goodness
and then yeah. And then yeah, okay, that's fine. How about that? There you go.
How are we doing that to meatball?
know.
It's friends with the chicken and the ham. We
It's
already
not a
established
meatball
that.
if it's on a it's not a meatball if it rolls off of a flat surface. You have to chop it in half. That's not it doesn't make
Right.
any sense.
No longer a ball. It's just meat.
It's you could slice it though.
Yeah, but then it's not a meatball anymore.
Right.
It's a
Well,
half ball,
actually,
yeah.
Keanu, the same could be said of tomatoes.
No, but you don't put a
Mhm.
whole tomato on anything.
Just like you don't put a whole meatball. Well,
A
Spaghetti
meatball
meatballs.
was purposely made into a ball for a
what's the
reason. A tomato, you don't just put a tomato on something. You slice a tomato.
So but are you housing meatballs whole? You're eating them in
probably
one
are.
bite?
Well,
No,
then
I make
why
bigger
even make the
meatballs.
why even make the meatball then? Why not just put the ground whatever your meatball? But if I could just chop up some Kiki's Incredible balls and put them on a piece of dough, and I guess I could call it
Because
a pizza. But
it
doesn't
makes
make
the
sense.
most surface area to soak up the sauce because you cook it in the sauce.
This is bullshit, Fealty. Italian wedding soup, you make meatballs smaller and you put them in a soup, but they
Well,
still retain their meatball shape.
Well,
Hence,
then
their meatballs.
it would be a meat sauce then. If you broke up all the ground beef, then you have a meat sauce. At least with a meatball, you have the bit of meat, the deliciousness.
No, it's not a
and
ball.
Then you have the sauce.
What do you call a half of a ball?
Do you think half of the moon disappears sometimes during the month? No, it's still there in spirit.
You know what you call half of a meatball? A Lance Armstrong.
Yeah,
It's
maybe.
a testicle joke.
I'm
There's
just saying.
fireworks or something going on. Hang on, I'll be right back.
What the hell is going on over there?
What the hell is that?
That hail?
Do you hear that?
Yeah.
Not
It sounds like
again.
hail. It sounds like hail. Or rain.
That's really weird.
Oh, it's fireworks. I heard a
Fireworks in August.
It's a lot of. You'd think I'd know fireworks sounds better.
Yeah.
Holy fuck!
That is pretty loud.
They probably had the big box
It sounds
of all
like
the
the
stuff.
frickin'. It sounds like the finale. Oh, yep, it was fireworks.
Yeah, it does
sounds
sound like
the friggin'
popcorn.
finale. Yeah. Oh my god.
All right, so last
Sorry.
chance for you
Anyway.
guys in the chat to sway the toppings.
I think someone did. If you check.
Oh my god. Okay, there is a huge upset that just happened.
Oh no. Good night, Mr. Thompson. Back down in your whole anchovy.
Now, what is one to do? What
He
is it
said,
here?
"Back down in your hole, anchovy."
The disrespect on the anchovies. Does that render now Erica's super chat, moot?
No, I guess we just got to put anchovies right in the. She
Oh,
did it again.
shit.
Fight me. It's the best way to make money ever. Okay, anchovies.
This is the anchovies are like this is a love triangle here. Oh my god. Another huge upset.
Yes,
This
see?
is unbelievable. All right, I guess wow. Back up they go. Sorry, not sorry. Come on, little guys.
No, they were only in the dirt for a little while.
I'm up here.
I think though, I think to be fair, since it's gone down and back to up, it should be right-sided instead of left now. Just saying, just throwing it out there.
What?
Want to know? Want to know?
Backwards reasoning is that?
Because, it went down to the bottom, so it starts on the right side of the top. It can't go straight to the top,
Even though I find them abhorrent.
When did
on
basil
pizza
leave the
and
top?
or not? Here's something no one's saying. Carrie R said no fish on pizza, but anchovies are the only appropriate fish on pizza.
Right.
So
right. You're
maybe
not putting a flounder or a
good
shrimp.
night,
shit.
Mr. So we doing this.
Oh my god, another huge upset. My god, the beans diapers are going to be totally paid for.
I gotta give anchovies a pop just because even though I think they're repulsive, they are the only fish that is appropriate on pizza.
Yeah.
So,
Which is
even
why
though-
they
as I
can live
hate
in
them.
F.
Yeah.
This is insane. Like, please, you guys are going to go broke over anchovies.
Keep doing it.
Wow, though.
Wow.
Adam
Salmon on
Simon,
pizza? No,
you
you
were
can't. You
spinach.
can't
It's
put
good
any
for
other
you.
fish.
It's true, Adam. Spinach is very good for you, and also very good for breast milk.
You know what?
Etc.
Anchovies is the ray gun of pizza toppings.
Oh wow! Are you kidding me? No, that is
Wait.
the biggest insult.
It was Ray Gun's biggest move was the anchovy, where she laid on the ground and did the anchovy.
These are anchovies right now. They're like you're saying anchovies don't even belong in the Olympics. They snuck in. They cheated somehow.
They chose the team going there. They chose out of all the fish that got picked to go on a pizza. It could have been salmon. It could have been delicacy. Holy fuck!
Oh my god! I'm here for the bean. Fight me,
Dude, Erica. This is insane. I feel like Camelot. This is what it feels like to be Camelot. Wow. Something tells me this isn't even about the anchovies anymore. This is just a battle of wills.
I love it. Erica's dick swings to the floor. She's
Erica's
like
tripping
"Come at
over
me."
her dick. Erica has enough dick for all of us.
Have we talked about dick pizza?
Dick pizza. I'm here for the bean. Fight me. Wow. Thank you guys. Like, holy shit. My God. I'm gonna have to tattoo your names into my thigh.
Why thigh?
I don't know. Actually, in fact, you guys can pick where.
Yeah, I know what she chose thigh. Inner or
across my
outer?
forehead. I'll tattoo it to my head. Wow, the battle of anchovies. Erica
Golly.
and Goodnight Mister are the top G's of the night. Sam says ham, chicken, meatball to C. Why are we taking suggestions from peanut butter and jelly cereal guy in the first place? Keep anchovy S tier or I can't send them. Ooh, another vote for anchovies. Thank you, Sam.
Keep them up there then. Or
Again,
what is Goodnight Mister's favorite
I've never
topping?
got-
Maybe
I
we
don't
could
think
put
I've ever
his topping up there,
Yeah. Right, right.
Ah. And
What's your
Erica, what's
topping?
your favorite topic too?
Yeah.
Yes. Everybody that super chats $100, you get your topping in the S tier, and it stays there forever.
I guess we
Or
have
if-
a poll up. We have a poll up on the YouTube. Is this a pizza topping poll?
Good night, Mister. We love you. And except for meatballs, that's the worst one.
Right. I don't respect most of these toppings. Wow, Erica likes olives and mushrooms. What a
I'm
refined
with
palate.
you.
Wow.
I'm not with that. I'm sorry, Erica.
Olives, mushrooms, green peppers, and chicken is
Ugh.
yeah, I love it.
I'm pretty sold with ham, chicken, meatball, some sausage on there. Maybe onions, like
Altogether?
steak. Steak, yeah. Oh
Okay,
yeah.
So
Sometimes the
steak
meatballs
is a
go down.
joke, right?
Junior's upset about the meatballs going down.
I'm with you, Junior.
Junior, that's ridiculous. They
I
would
would-
roll
I'll-
off if they were a
Move
meatball. Yeah.
the meatball.
No, you can't
Once
because
it's
I.
over.
No one
Okay,
wants a
okay.
waning gibbous meatball like just stuck on their pizza. It does not belong, but it's fine. We'll keep it right there in the middle.
I honestly think this is the best pizza topping list that's ever been made. Right? I think
No.
it's pretty.
Here's
Spot
what no
on.
one's talking about. Steak and onions should not even be on there. And no one's
No.
even talking about pasta pizza.
Ew.
Oh,
on
baked
the list.
ziti,
You know
a good
what?
baked ziti
Also,
pie. Heck
Salad
yeah!
pizza.
It's amazing. I don't know
Salad
why I
pizza
like it,
is-
but I
is
do.
kind of an
You know what
abomination.
I do? With a baked ziti pie, I eat the pasta off half of the slice so that I could then fold the slice together
Ah.
and then eat it. You know? Oh, so
I'm
good.
picking up what you're putting down. I'd rather have
Yeah.
pasta on my pizza than meatballs. And I don't know why. Pasta probably shouldn't be on a pizza, but it sticks better than a sphere of meat.
I had a mac and cheese pizza once at Cece's Pizza in Florida.
Delicious.
It was
You know what kind of
so
top-
good.
Cece's
Just
pizza, chocolate pizza, delicious.
Oh,
It's a
you have
dessert.
a Nutella pie? A Nutella pie.
Ew.
Oh.
We're getting into
Wait.
dangerous territory here now. Oh my
No
God.
dessert on pizza.
No, why
there's
not?
a Nutella calzone even. A Nutella
Babe.
calzone. Put it in the fridge, let it get hard so that it's a little
Delicious. We need to. I know. Ugh. Well, they make sweet and savory crepes. Why can't you make sweet and savory pizza? If we're gonna put friggin' onions and jalapenos on pizza, we may as well make one with Nutella and Skittles while we're at it.
I mean, even though I don't agree with the steak
you,
and the F, I agree with the F tier. I agree with the D tier. I think C tier has got 1 or 2 missteps there.
No,
know.
I'm sorry. Bell peppers is an iconic pizza topping. That should not be an F.
You're
There
soft
isn't-
and gross.
Yeah.
Maybe you just don't like bell peppers. People put bell peppers on pizza far
like
more
peppers
often than
in
they
their
put
in their
basil.
raw form. You can't like. I just think it's rude to cook a pepper. They're meant to be eaten raw, like
Peppers? Bell peppers?
You don't like a Philly cheesesteak?
The peppers.
Who eats a pepper raw other than like in a crudité?
Anyone who has crudité, anyone who has a salad with a pepper in it.
A crudité, you could eat a bell pepper with like some hummus or like in a dip, but mostly they're chopped up little and then they're put on a pizza. Am I crazy?
Yes.
Well, in the picture, it's not chopped up little, to be fair.
They're
It's like the
slices.
Italian style red pepper
Yeah,
kind
Fine.
of.
Okay, they're julienne, but people put them on their pizza all the
Should
time.
they? Sam says all filthy toppings, just D at best. Sorry.
What? You ham, chicken, meatball, steak, C? Oh, you know what? Heck, you bring steak up to C then, I guess.
Chrissy, also speaking on the peppers, you're with an Italian family, sausage and peppers. Those peppers are cooked. No one's eating peppers raw.
But nobody eats the peppers out of the sausage and peppers. The peppers get ignored.
Your son, the bean, is going to love sausage and peppers. I assure you. Or
He's gonna
he'll be
eat the
like,
sausage
he's
part.
gonna be you're gonna be like, no, eat this sardine instead.
I will raise you as I was raised. Eat this can of fish.
Eat this can of minnows, please.
Yeah,
You
4
will
years
know
from now,
your-
Chrissy.
You will know your Norwegian heritage. Eat these
Oh
things.
yes, I forget the Norwegian. That's right.
All I know is I don't
Again.
think Chrissy will ever go the route of being like, okay, Bean, only 1 pig in the blanket this time, okay? I think that you'll be giving him all the pigs in the blankets.
No, but
No.
also it's my job to keep the bean from becoming obese, so I can't
Yeah.
really let that fly.
Well, he's got Frank's genes in him, though. He's gonna just shoot up one day. I mean, look at,
He's
Maddie.
already 95th percentile. He's like
Yeah.
18 pounds or something. He's like a turkey already.
He's the cutest freaking thing. Oh my god.
Ugh.
I know.
go
The
give him a hug.
squishy cheekies.
As cheekies. He scratched himself. Oh my god. Breaks my heart because he's sucking his thumb, but he doesn't know like where his mouth is yet. So he's like, ah, and he scratched his cheek. I was like,
No.
oh, no. He's so cute. Oh my
He's
god.
too cute. Too cute.
General obvious pepperoni is king. You're correct.
I
Yeah.
disagree.
Treasure
You
hunt.
can't go wrong with a plain or pepperoni piece of pizza. You really
That's
can't.
true. Or Hot
Treasure
Pocket.
Hunt says, I've been alive since man landed on the moon. Have never heard anyone order basil on a pizza because most places don't have it.
That's
It's not something you order from like a delivery pizza. That's more
It's
like
a luxury.
Italy. There's fresh basil on it or some shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's a nice little fresh
So
touch.
basil being honestly, basil being in the A column is ridiculous. Bell peppers
Here we
need
go.
to be in the A column. So I would switch those
Oh,
two.
bell peppers are so
No.
nasty.
If we're
Mhm.
talking, okay, fish
I'll
are
move them
nasty
up-
on pizza, and it's up there.
I'll move them up one. Bell peppers.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
think
they
D
don't
is
come in a
fine tier.
can.
I don't understand
don't like
how basil
tomatoes.
left
I-
S tier.
Tomatoes. Ugh. I don't think tomatoes belong here.
Yeah. I mean, and where we are we? You could move basil all the way down. Are we talking about pizza that you
No.
order from Domino's or pizza that you get from
Italy.
you know, Joe's in New York, or like a
I
slice
think
that you eat over a trash can in New York? That is,
no.
yeah. So I mean, that's not coming with fresh basil on it. But it just depends. Onions
I
should not
think
be on
in
this
each
list.
pizza, I think it's more so of talking about its best possible scenario. So, like, whichever pizza would be best possible on. And by that logic, chicken could be on a barbecue chicken pizza, it could be on a regular pizza, it could be on an Alfredo pizza with some ham along with it.
Buffalo
It's so
chicken
many
pizza.
options. Yeah,
Yeah.
buffalo chicken pizza. Why chicken is on B and not A on the left side is beyond me with all those options of chicken on top of
I
pizza.
agree. I
Chicken should
love
be off this list. Chicken is so stupid.
I feel like chicken's my anchovies. I
Chicken
really
is
I
like
like a
putting
chicken.
a sandwich on top of pizza. It's just so unnecessary. It complicates it. It makes it about something else.
Yeah.
Yes, you
It's
could say
whatever-
that. Yeah, you
You
could say
think-
that for meatballs. I don't even know what it's doing on this list, let alone right there in the middle. Meatballs. I would say onions do not belong on a pizza. Jalapenos, fuck me. There should be macaroni on a pizza before jalapenos
true.
are. Yeah, and steak.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
no one's ever bitten into a slice of anchovy pizza and be like, "What? Oh, wow, there's anchovies on this? I had no clue."
You put them on yourself. You're never gonna accidentally have anchovies. It's like you seek them out.
No, you put them on yourself because they got ixnayed from the half of the
Right.
pizza next to Frank's half.
You need your anchovies served on thin air. And that's that. Yes. That's the only way they should be served.
That's quarantined.
Wait, I need to know something. I need to know this. When was the first time you and Frank got a half anchovy pizza? Like, was it a surprise?
I got upset a couple of times, like, oh, and then I did it again, like a while after, and he's like, oh, I'm not supposed to do this. Like, you're ruining
So
the pizza by doing this. And then
You
now-
ordered it without him knowing it was coming, like, in that way?
I don't remember the circumstances. I think we were ordering something, and I know that they like pepperoni, and so I just went ahead and ordered my little because Frank's dad, when they eat with us, he also likes anchovies, so he's the only person on my side there.
Wow.
God bless Pop Pop.
This should be the debate next holiday, just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying, if anyone wants to win that debate.
What was the other half of the pizza?
Pepperoni.
Okay, see, that's the thing. Some people hate fish so much that but very few people hate pepperoni, so that it does taint. It taints the cardboard of the box.
Maybe I want to taint it.
Yeah. What? You want it tainted. You want your pepperoni slice with like an essence of the anchovies.
It is a whole different thing when you have to put them on yourself versus when they're sort of like baked on. The anchovies like are really one with the pizza. When you have to put them on yourself, they are just kind of sitting on top, and they do sometimes fall off.
Is it like live bait that you're putting on your pizza?
Yeah.
That's what I would imagine. Are they cold?
Yeah.
Are they flopping around?
They are
Or
cold.
anything?
They are flopping
No,
around.
yeah, see that's
Aw.
terrible. You got to have like you and Frank's dad, you need to like have a night, smoke some weed and order an entire anchovy pizza so you guys can be unbothered by that. So you don't have to eat cold anchovies.
And
Yeah.
you know what? We also have the same taste in desserts. It's kind of funny. Like he loves coconut things too. He loves tartufo.
My
Yep.
dad loves
Tartuffe's
coconuts. I don't mind coconut. I like a coconut moment.
I
Gino
mind
hates it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess Gino's allergic. He's not.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, sorry. He doesn't just hate it. He's just allergic to tree nuts. So,
Oh.
Oh.
yeah.
Wow.
I don't know where he is actually. And somebody set off all of their fireworks at once, so I'm wondering if he's
Accidental.
I'll give him a call.
All right, I'm
He
gonna
might
save
be,
this.
clipping his nails.
Who knows?
Yeah, clipping them on the balcony.
You might have reminded him earlier.
I guess. Well, no,
Are
he
you-
went downstairs.
Are you
to get
gonna
a
post it
cigar.
to Twitter? You should post
Maybe.
a screenshot
Yeah,
to Twitter.
maybe I will. This conversation is not over, everybody.
No,
Big,
I
big, loud, obnoxious shout outs to Erica and Goodnight Mister for being the
Guys.
top cheese of the chat.
It's a round of applause. Too nice. Too
Wow.
sweet.
Yes. It's
The
around
bean
like a
had,
pepperoni, not
the
a
bean had
sardine.
some banana today.
Anchovy.
He
Oh.
ate a banana.
He had
Like baby food?
We make
like
our
real-
baby food. No, we make it.
Oh,
So you just
wow.
mush it up and you put it in an immersion blender with some breast milk, and then it's like basically it's better than the baby food you buy in the cans because it's fresh.
Hmm. And also it has, don't you give like the antibodies or something like, so.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So does he have little chompers yet? No.
He just noms it out of a little flat
Mm.
spoon, and I go, it's good, and then I eat it, and then he eats it. But he said the biggest reaction to like a finger full of pasta sauce or gravy, as you people call it. And
no.
You
calls
don't
it
call it
gravy?
that
Like,
either.
he noms on steak too. Like I just put like a piece of steak. He's just like, he like falls into it. He's like, ah, and then he's like, noms the heck out of it. He's gonna
be he's gonna be a giant baseball player. He's gonna be he's gonna shoot up like a weed.
like a beanstalk.
Yeah.
And he also liked a finger full of mashed potatoes.
Ooh. With gravy?
No, it was like they were kind of just plain, maybe with like butter.
Sardine mashed potatoes.
Yeah. Anchovies.
Like, you want an anchovy?
You should, I would not be surprised if you try and mix that up with the breast milk someday now.
Oh, fishy milk.
Fishy milk.
Isn't that what it is on pizza? Cheese is milk.
It is.
It's not kosher, that's for sure. They can't mix
They
their
say,
milk with meats.
culinary people, fish and cheese do not mix, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
I
upsetting
like
the
how much
Jews.
you love anchovies. I would
Yeah.
sit and eat an anchovy pizza with you.
Good. All right, we'll try it. We'll try it.
I would eat a slice if it was like a special event and there was pizza there and it was like a pizza for you. I would eat a slice of it
Okay, good.
Yes.
Good.
with the anchovies
This
pulled
is
off.
how I'm recruiting you guys. Adam Simon, thank you for gifting another Chrissie Mayr membership.
Yay!
Wow, this was the best show ever. This concludes our presentation.
The pizza.
Topping.
I don't think we have the list exactly right, but I think we're on our way.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was pretty spot on.
Okay, now it's really time to wrap it up when you see comments like this.
And not even an LOL. Just came right out. Just
say it full with this kind of comment.
Nobody who also said that we would drink your breast milk. That was never said. He said an
No.
also.
I mean, if you wanted to try
other
it,
than the bean. Okay.
I would let you guys try it.
Nope.
Not from the tap. I'd put it
yeah.
in a shot glass or something.
Nope.
Put it in a shot glass with a little white claw for you. I'd do
little
it.
vodka.
A little vodka. I hate a white Russian, but maybe
Yeah.
Oh,
I've tried it.
that's
It tastes like vanilla almond milk. It's like sweet. It's pretty good. I get it. I get why babies like it. It's crazy though.
I wonder
Right.
why it's sweet.
So that they'll drink it. I don't know.
Nature. Wild.
I'm just a milking animal now. All right. It's getting weird now. Time to go. Keanu, where can people find you?
Keanu C. Thompson. Everywhere. I'll probably do a cooking with Kiki tomorrow, and then Kiki in the morning on Monday, and then all the other streams. Just follow and subscribe, everyone.
And you can see Filthy doing crypto Monday through Friday.
Yeah, on Twitter with random posts of charts that look crazy because it's fun.
Yeah.
Well, I guess people could always go to my old gaming YouTube channel, Fealty Gaming, if they want to see old gaming videos. Not particularly anything too great on there, but it's there.
Oh, what became of the survey? Let's see. Who won? Da, 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 da.
I think I
don't see
voted for it to be B.
BB.
Yeah. Wow.
Where is the survey? Oh, wow. Okay. Where should anchovies be? In the trash one at 57%.
Left in the ocean.
Holy cow.
Wow.
I'm upset.
It says
I mean,
100% in the trash
Nah,
can.
58% in the trash can. D to F was 18, B and C was 12, and S or A was 13. That's, some people, dig it.
People love them or hate them. So,
Mhm.
like
Yeah,
pickles.
if you love the food, enjoy what you love. But at the same time, anchovies are disgusting, but enjoy what you love.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go catch some
Chicken
minnows.
meatballs and ham don't deserve.
Meatballs do not belong on a pizza ever.
No.
Mm-mm.
Unless they're
Onions,
sliced.
They're not meatballs then.
slices.
They're by
What is a
definition they are not
pepperoni
balls.
then?
Yeah.
What is a pepperoni then? Pepperoni comes in a long cylindrical thing and it gets sliced. You don't just take the
No,
whole
it's
thing
not
of
true.
pepperoni.
I bet
That's
you
not
would eat it
true.
like that though. You would eat a whole
Meatballs
Dog
belong
on
in
a
Italian
pizza.
wedding
eaten
soup
it.
and on top of
I've eaten
and a
it like
top
corn.
pasta. No, that's not right. You should not have to slice a meatball in half and put it on a piece
All
of
right,
pizza.
I have to empty my jugs.
Your milkers. Empty
Oh,
those
God.
milkers, girl.
Empty them. I'm gonna
Chrissy's
wake up.
gonna
I'll be
go
like,
make some pizza topping.
I
it's getting
know.
heavy over here. All right. Join us for Simpcast tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern. That's gonna be a fun lineup. We got some fun girls on for tomorrow. I sound like Andrew Tate. I got fun girls. Candace Horbox, Lauren De Laguna, My Nerdy Home, Mel K will be joining, and as usual, hopefully Kiki and Lila.
I'll be there.
Oh, shout outs to Goodnight Mister and Erica Atala, my VIPs, my besties of the chat. Subscribe, subscribe so I can hit 100K, so I can empty my milkers.
Yeah. She
I
will
kind of
not
want.
empty her milkers until she hits 100K. So you better subscribe now.
I kind of want to hear Goodnight and Erica debate out the anchovies on pizza thing, since they
Ooh.
battled so hard.
Yeah. All right. This was fun, guys. Thanks for joining. See you guys tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Bye.